Another death row production. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Tyson, the next heavyweight champion of the world. My road to glory filled with thorns, fluid thoughts from my brain, and I trained to remain strong. They said I couldn't do it, locked me in chains till my struggle's closer to the pain of a train killer. Please believe that I'll never be shamed again. Again, I'll be the next heavyweight champion. Call me crazy, but no one can fade me. I'm the product of the projects, lost and crazy. Throw your hands up, Mr. Bruno. Ride, Big Mike Tyson about to brutalize that ass tonight. No hesitation for the whole nation. I'll beat that ass so bad I'll probably violate probation. Through demonstration as I strategize information. Intent to kill, so it's real like I'm catching cases. Let the world know I plan to die. If I don't leave with what I came for and be denied. Now, my first round for the times that I spent in the cell. The second round for the media and the lies they tell. The third round for the pain that I felt inside. Let's recognize I won't be denied. When we ride, first rounds for the times that I spent in the cell. The second rounds for the media and the lies they tell. The third rounds for the pain that I felt inside. Let's recognize I won't be denied. When we ride, my road to glory filled with thorns.
We're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live. What up, though? It's your boy DME. Gang, what's up? Gang, what's up?
Call me crazy, but no one can fade me. I'm the product of the project. Lost and crazy, throw your hands up, Mr. Bruno. Ride, Big Mike Tyson about to brutalize that ass.
I love you, but come on, man. We got business to take care of tonight. What up, though? What up, everybody? I see y'all. Salute. All right. Guys. Work was good. I don't know why I was so busy. It was so slow. We had to find. I guess nobody cares about Milwaukee versus Phoenix. Oh, and then you got Golden State News talking about Detroit's gonna trade their number one pick to them. Shut up! Ain't nobody. Shut up! Don't even put that out. Ain't nobody trade nothing. Bunch of bums. Like we're gonna give them Golden State our number one pick. All right, let's get into it. I saw the most cringiest thing in... Bro, that was not a penalty, England. I saw the most cringe... Bro, you don't understand what, like the level here. Bro, we got to talk about this because this is not okay. This makes me never want to get it. After seeing this, I'm convinced not to do it. I'm convinced. This convinced me. Let me tell you something. If this was Tupac right here, I would, live on live, if Pac was alive and he did this, I'd burn every single poster I have, every single CD. Out of here! Never again! Never again. If this was Pac, wouldn't do this, all right? He's not a dum-dum. Who knows? Who fucking knows? But listen, this right here, this is the most condescending, despicable. You guys got to ask yourself something. Why are they targeting the hip-hop community? I don't see Garth Brooks doing this. Britney Spears. What is particular about this? The hip hop community. Why?
You finna online date chat, find a mate chat, open up BOK ass, okay yeah.
You finna online date yeah. Oh, I cannot. Juvenile, I can never understand them. But let's try.
You finna online date chat, find a mate chat.
Find a mate, yeah. Oh, they got the words. You finna online date, yeah. Find a mate, yeah. Open up BLK, yeah. Okay, yeah. Now, if you don't know what BLK is, I just learned this an hour ago. BLK is a black dating site. Okay? So, and it's a new site. So, it's a new black dating site. BLK. Now, people are like, well, BLK paid for this. How the fuck would BLK have money to buy? No, this is direct from the Democratic Party. Okay, this is government funded. Okay, they're gonna get Manny Fresh and Juvenile to do this to this song, a new company. Okay, no, they're getting subsidiaries because of this. Look, it's all so you guys should not even trust that website. I'm just saying, don't even trust that website. But this is insane. I need you guys to continue because I got a lot to say.
Open up BOK ass, okay, yeah. Profile picture looking tight, yeah. Nice, yeah. Got your
Profile pic looking tight, yeah. Nice, yeah. Got your bio reading right, yeah. Precise, yeah.
bio reading right, yeah. Precise, yeah. But before you find a date, yeah, you gotta wait, yeah.
But before you find a date, you gotta wait.
Gotta go vaccinate, yeah. Get it straight, yeah. But before you find a date, yeah, you gotta wait, yeah. Gotta go vaccinate, yeah. Get it straight, yeah.
Gotta go vaccinate, yeah. Get it straight, yeah. Are they insane? I'm lost here. So I can't go out on a date now unless I'm... What? This is what you're telling me right now? But 40,000 people could get jam-packed into the Wembley Stadium, right? And what's no issues? But I can't go on a date, me one-on-one with a girl.
Girl, you look on a date, yeah, you gotta wait, yeah. Gotta go vaccinate, yeah, get it straight, yeah. Girl, you look good, won't you vax that thing up? You's a handsome young brother, won't you vax that thing up?
You're a handsome young brother, won't you vax that thing up? Juvenile, you're singing this! This isn't me X! This isn't me X's part! What happened to Cash Money? Manny Fresh, you're one of my favorite beat makers. What is this? I'm done with. I would never look at you guys the same again. This is sick. You're right in there with them Joe Buddens of the world. All right, this is ridiculous, bro. And I'm gonna show you guys something else right after this video that's even worse than this. To bring it all into real life, because you guys think this is a joke, right? You guys think everything's a joke. Yeah. No, it's not a joke, bro.
Dating real life, you need to vax that thing.
To date in real life, you need to vax that thing up, bro. If I'm bugging, guys, the COVID isn't sexually transmitted. I mean, are they talking about AIDS? What are they talking about here? To date in real life, you need to vax that thing up? Why? Why? Is this sexually transmitted all of a sudden? Am I confused? Not to date it.
Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that.
Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing. Why is this all surrounded around sex, by the way? This is what I'm trying to figure out. What is this? Feeling freaky all night? Why are you correlating this with sex? And why are they targeting the hip hop community, bro? Why? Think about that. That alone makes me never want. I'm never getting. Like, they have convinced me. If I was teetering, all right, I'm no way after seeing this creep show of a fucking video. This is insane. And let me tell you my personal shame story. I was at 4th of July, sitting there with the family and everybody, and my aunt and cousins are there, big family. All right, and then I'm sitting there, and me and my aunt get to talking. I haven't seen her in a minute, and she starts, I don't know what people's positions are or what's going on. She starts talking about she got the shot, and she's like, "You got it, right? Of course you got it." She said to me, I was like, "No." Do you know how she looked at me? She looked at me like she was disgusted. She didn't know what to say when I said, "No, I'm not getting it." Like her heart dropped. I've never seen her in my life look at me like that. She loves me. I'm like her favorite. Her heart dropped. I can tell. She tried not to, I was like, what the fuck? Like, wow, this is real. Like, people really are fucking crazy. I just walked away. I didn't know I didn't know what else to say. My aunt, who she's never in my life. I'm 44 years old. She's never looked at me like that. About a fucking shot. This?
That thing up. Girl, you looks good. Want your facts?
Girl, you looks good, won't you? This is so condescending, bro. Like, this is... You guys should be ashamed of yourself. Seriously. Man, you fresh? Go fuck yourself, bro. 100%. You are a joke, bro. You're a laughing... You guys are living clowns, bro. This is a clown show right here. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. As far as sellouts go. All other sellouts don't compare to this shit. Manny Fresh and fucking Juvie? Why them?
That thing up. You's a handsome young brother.
Guy, he said it again! He said it again! Use a handsome young brother, won't you? That's the hook. What man? Manny's fucking verse is worse than Juvie's. His is worse. His is more cringier.
Want your vax that thing up. They in real life, you need to vax that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing.
He's tossing COVID vaccine IDs like you've been like they're money. Look.
Thing up. They in real life, you
Here's
need
a
to
vax
vax
for you,
that
vax
thing
for
up.
you.
Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax
Look.
that thing up.
I know you can't stand it. No holding hands, chick.
I know you can't stand it. No holding hands, chick.
But when we get the shot, we gonna be romancing.
But when we get the shot, we gonna be romancing. How is this not a fucking joke, bro? They want you to think in real life this is happening. So in this world they've constructed here, all right? You can't ask a woman out on a date unless otherwise you're insane. This is not how real life is right now. So I don't understand how they're trying to program this. This is crazy. They really want us to think this is how real life is. In real life, this is girls are asking, have you been jabbed? Has anyone witnessed? Has anyone experienced this in the chat? Speak now.
Girl, you could be the queen after quarantine.
Girl, you can be the queen after quarantine. I don't even believe these fuckers wrote this shit. There's no way. There's no way these guys even wrote this. It had to have been already written for them. Girl, you can be the queen after quarantine? This is a joke, right?
We could meet up at the spot and we could do the thing.
We can meet up at the spot and we can do the thing. Internet date, yeah. And the mate, yeah.
Internet date, yeah. I'm your mate, yeah. Download the app, shorty, you ain't gotta wait, yeah.
Download the app. Again, the BLK app that's sponsoring this.
I love it when you hold me, eggplant emoji.
But then, I love it when you... What?
Download the app, shorty, you ain't gotta wait, yeah. I love it when you hold me, eggplant emoji.
I love it when you hold me, eggplant emoji. This is the saddest day hip-hop has ever seen. This is it. This is the day where it all felt it was over. You guys thought hip-hop was in a bad state last few years, the mumble-jumbos, the dum-dums. No, it died when Cash Money decided to come back and make this video. This Biden video. Biden might have wrote this. It sounds about right. He might have wrote this because I don't want to believe Juvie and Manny wrote this. If they were given the task to have to do this, I feel like they would have came up with something better.
You could be the young hot thing, I'll be the OG.
Girl, you look good, want you vax that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want you vax that thing up. Dating real life, you need to vax that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing up.
To date in real life, I can't get over that. To date in real life, you need to vax that thing up. Look what they're using hip hop for this. Now, am I bugging, or is Mia X no limit? Mia X is no limit, right? Has no limit and Cash Money ever done shit together?
Girl, you look good, want you vax that thing up. You's a decent looking brother, want you vax that thing up.
Use it. The Kodak XXL freshman class fucked up hip hop. Look, that was a starting point. But I'm talking about the end game. This is the end game for me. All right.
Acting foolishly, you need to vax that thing up. Herd immunity when you vax.
Herd immunity. I will never get this thing, bro. I don't give a fuck. Look, to me, I don't know what's going on. This is weird that they're even doing this. This shit came out way too fast. It hasn't been tested properly. Go fuck yourself. All right, I've heard way too many horror stories. I am not getting this. I don't care. I'll just I don't know. I'll just be that guy who can't do anything, I guess, if that's what they're going to do. But this is insane.
If you wanna get sticky and hot, go get the shot.
If you want to get sticky and hot, go get the shot. Or what? Or I can't? Why are you making this about sex? It's not AIDS. If this would make more sense if it was an AIDS song and you're telling people to strap up. This would make more sense if this was a sexually transmitted disease song and you're trying to get people to be careful. Then this would make sense. This makes no fucking sense that you're correlating sex with COVID.
If you wanna smash some dude named Scott.
What are you talking about? If you want to smash some dude named Scott. What are these bars? Who says that? Just some random dude? Oh, how about, no, let's not do that. Maybe get to know the dude first. What kind of message are you even spreading, let alone this other shit you're doing? By the way, this thing has 10,000 dislikes. There is hope in this world.
Go get the shot. If you wanna smash some dude named Scott, go get the shot. Go get the shot. Go get the shot. BLK says go get the shot.
Want to smash with Scott? They really using Scott in as the rhyme word with shot. That's what they came up with. This is insane, bro. And this has 100% convinced me never to get it after seeing this. After I've seen this, I know something's up now. All right, you can call me a conspiracy theorist all you want. This has confirmed everything for me. This is insane. Okay? They're up to something weird, and I'm not falling for it. No. They're gonna have to strap me down and put it. I'm not doing it. Is it Mike Scott? I don't know. Pyru's been on it since day one. Everybody knows that.
Wanna smash? Go get the shot. Go get the shot. BLK says go get the shot. You wanna smash with Scott? Smash with Scott. And BLK says go get the shot.
Isn't Cash Money down south? This looks like a West Coast video. Is that you guys do that shit down there? This is it. You think they copied the West? No, I don't think so. I think this is a fucking video not made by them. I think this whole song and video was written by the Democratic Party. I really do. Like, this is the most sickest thing I've ever seen ever.
Smash with.
Hashtag smash with Scott. Bro, what the fuck? What's happened? Why have we come? Where are we? That's really the hashtag. That is really the hashtag. R.I.P. Juvenile, Manny Fresh, and me X. Because I'll never look at them the same again. It's got 1.7 million views, 9.5 thousand likes, and 10,000 dislikes. On a site that has 1,000 subscribers. I dare a DJ to play this in the club. Looks like something SNL would make. Did she just say, I want to smash some dude named Scott, go get the shot? This is insane. I need all the 99 and 2000 hits now. I can't wait till this meme start rolling in. Look, everybody thinks it's a joke. I lost it when they had Juvie throwing COVID vaccines cards like dollars. CDC records taken over for the 21 and 2022s. The agenda's real. No vaccine, no vucking. How much they gonna pay for this? How much they paying? Wow, I'm speechless. Glad they made this video, because the only reason I haven't received the jab is I couldn't figure out how to use the internet. 99 and 2000 was way better times. I just want to know who's smashing Scott. Lil Wayne said no. Facts! Whereas Weezy wasn't a part of this bullshit! Salute to him, the GOAT! They did not play this during the NBA Finals. BA, no fucking way. They really played this during the Who the heck is Scott? That's enough internet for today. Smash with Scott is the funniest shit I've heard today. I love it when you hold me eggplant emoji. That smash with Scott at the end, though. B had me excited, then Juvenile started rapping different lyrics. I think I used up my monthly allotment of cringe. So can I just say that they all aged so well? Never met a brother named Scott. Scott's picture, I'm dead. Y'all seen Scott's picture though? Wow, I was on the fence until I saw this. Was this the Baby Lon B? This is wild. There goes the soundtrack of my childhood. You can be the queen after quarantine. If you want to get sticky and hot, this can't be real. Yeah, because as black people, we're so simple. We'll follow after any catchy tune. Gotcha. Please don't be a dummy. Do your own research. Give her that's a thumbs up. When you're actually smashing a dude named Scott. Shaking my head, the end is here. Is this a comedy skit? I did laugh, and I appreciate the production. If there is a message behind this, then I'm offended, I think. What's I have to go now? Hilarious. Where do we go from here? Oh, this is where oh, my bad. You guys, everything's funny, right? Okay, hold on. Now let's not laugh. I gotta find it though. How do I find this thing? Oh, okay. Let's see. This is real. Oh, this is real.
New at 5:30, a Liberty County man says his rights were violated when a divorce court judge, get this, ordered him to get a COVID-19 vaccine in order to see his kids. Fox.
A Texas judge ordered a man, he has to be vaccinated in order to see his kids in real life. Everything's a joke, I know.
Fox 26 reporter Ivory Hecker has that story.
He pretty much told me and her both that we were to get a COVID vaccination.
A court-ordered COVID-19 vaccine mandated by a judge in order for Chris Staley to have visitation with his kids. The Trinity County divorce docket gives this order, quote, both parents are to get vaccinated for COVID.
Both parents are both to get vaccinated for COVID-19.
By end of this week.
I shook my head and he said, I see that Mr. Staley doesn't agree with this, and I didn't agree with it myself, and I didn't want to get it, and he pretty much.
This is on the news. This isn't YouTube. This is on Fox 26 Houston News. Okay, this is real. They just showed the court document.
I guess I didn't want to see my kids.
District Judge Travis Kitchens made the handwritten vaccine order, according to Trinity County Clerk's office. The judge, shown here in a Polk County Today article, still has not responded to Fox 26's call for comment.
I just feel like
this in Texas, of all places. You would think in Texas, like that is a judge. What kind of Texas judge is this?
Whenever a judge is ordering me to take a vaccination, like I said, that's not FDA approved, and they really have no.
It's not even FDA approved.
No idea what the side effects could be down the road. You know what it could do.
They want us to. They're treating us like guinea pigs. That's the best case scenario. Let's take this at face value. The best case scenario is we're guinea pigs. Everyone knows a vaccine doesn't come out this fast. Everyone knows it takes years to make. This thing happened like that. Just they were waiting ready for it. The fastest ever. I know people personally who have gotten sick from it. People are telling stories all over the world. This guy had a stroke. This guy had this guy. Strokes seem to be a thing. Strokes.
Due to me in a year or 5 years.
Staley says he feels he should have the right to see his 4 kids, ages 6 to 11, without a vaccine.
No underlying anything. They were perfectly fine.
He says his lawyer also advised him to follow Judge Kitchen's orders.
He's the one that was going to set.
Listen to this. His lawyer advised him to follow the judge's orders. Wait till you hear what happens. I'm pretty sure this was the one.
My visitations and be the one that handles all my stuff, you know. Pretty much be the lawyer oversees my case until my kids are 18, and that it would be in my best interest not.
If he doesn't get it, he won't be able to see his kids till they're 18.
Not to upset him, and she pretty much kind of said you probably should just go get it.
The wife went and got it. The mother.
Court records showed the attorney withdrew from the case after Staley contacted Fox 26.
Did you just hear that? His attorney quit. When he said he's not going to take the shot and he called Fox, he quit. The attorney quit! This is I don't know what's faker, this or that fucking Cash Money video. Scott has entered the chat and the world is over.
Staley's ex has not yet responded to Fox 26's call for comment. Staley missed his court-ordered vaccination deadline and
he missed his court-ordered vaccination deadline. I don't think you heard that correctly. All right.
had his first visitation with responded to Fox 26's call for comment. Staley missed his court-ordered vaccination deadline and had his first visitation with the kids last weekend.
Did you ever think you'd hear that before? You ever thought you'd ever hear those words uttered? Court-ordered vaccine deadline. Yeah, it's real. A judge said, a judge made it, wrote it. This is real. To see his children. He's not a deadbeat. Him and his wife just got divorced. This is the divorce hearing. It's not like he owes money. The judge ordered both of them to get vaccinated, and the mom just went and did it. What was your plan, Judge, if the mom said no? Were you going to take their children away? Were you? Is this the world we're living
and still unvaccinated.
Kind of rolled with it and just took my kids for the day without anybody saying anything about if I got this vaccination or not.
And Staley tells me he is trying to reach Governor Abbott about this. The governor did sign an executive order this year prohibiting state agencies or other political subdivisions from requiring vaccine passports or otherwise conditioning receipt of services on an individual's COVID-19 vaccination status. Staley's next hearing in this case is in July, when they plan to finalize custody of the kids.
So in July, they're supposed to finalize the custody of the kids. This was back in May 26th. So I don't know if there's a follow-up to this. So in July, we're going to find out what's going to happen with this. How is this not national news? This is what sickens me, man. Where you, Samurai, you and your fucking bullshit. Why isn't this national news? Huh? How is this not national news? Because they don't want you to know this is happening. Yeah, this was May 26th. I found this video. I think it was the 20th, sometime around there. May 24th. So, is there an update to this for the? He says he's trying to reach the governor. The governor did sign an executive order this year saying he is prohibiting state agencies or political subdivision in Texas from creating a vaccine passport requirement or otherwise conditioning receipt of services on an individual's COVID-19 vaccine status. So that's encouraging. The Governor Abbott, of course, all right, said that he is prohibiting state agencies to have vaccine passport requirements and conditioning receipt of services on an individual's status. So that's got to play into his hand right there. That's got to be overturned. I don't need no more wrenches, bro. So I'd love an update on this. I don't think there is one, because this is all I found. What was the man's name? Let me see. What was his name again?
Reporting live from home,
Reporter Ivory Hecker has that story.
They pretty much told me and her both that we were to get a COVID vaccination.
a court-ordered COVID-19 vaccine mandated by a judge in order for Chris Staley to have visitation with his kids. The Trinity County divorce docket gives this order, quote, both parents are for Chris Staley to have visitation with his kids.
All right, Chris Staley. Let me see. Chris Staley, Texas. Look, that comes up when you just put it in. May 24th. Hold on, there's some news here. What day is this? This is the actual judgment. Look at this. Yeah, this is the divorce court judgment. Look, and we can't get Chris Unbiased shit, right? But I can get this shit. No, this is something else. Never mind. It's something else he did. What else did this guy do? This is an appeal and final judgment from 2018. On September 11th, the court ordered appealment of Christopher Staley. It's in Texas. I don't know. That's just the there's a ton of Chris Staley's in Texas. Texas judge orders father to get COVID shot. But is there a follow-up? This is another website reporting on it. It's funny. No major networks picked this up. Not one major network picked this up in May. It's nowhere. It's like barely. I'm finding a couple of people. It's on Reddit. American from Texas named Staley's being forced to take the COVID shot. Seriously, what the fuck? Oh, it is on YouTube.
New at 5:30, a Liberty County man says his rights were violated when a divorce court judge, get this, ordered him to get a COVID-19 vaccine in order to see his kids.
It is on YouTube. 26 reporter. It only has 1,000 views. I can't upload for a week and my videos will be on BitChute. They've probably been taking these down. This guy's probably days of the pandemic. Let's see what maybe this guy will have an update. What is this guy talking about? American hospitals with COVID-19, raw footage of Washington, D.C., underground tunnels.
How many of you know that there are hidden tunnels underneath the Capitol that run to various government buildings? I am currently walking in one of our underground tunnels. Now it is really warm in here, and you can see like all kinds of major piping happening. It's pretty hot, dark. I'm making my way over some questionable water sources dripping. Anyway.
So there's underground caves apparently in Washington, D.C. All right. Inside Guantanamo Bay. People in India are fighting COVID-19 vaccinations. And police enforcing. Wow, look at this. People in India are fighting the COVID vaccination squads and police are enforcing it.
वीडियो शूट कर रहा हूँ ना मैं वैक्सीन नहीं करना है तो मत करो
Oh wow पिटाई वैक्सीन मुखरा
क्यों करते हो पत्थर क्यों मारती है वैक्सीन नहीं करना है मत करो बस
Look at this shit, bro.
वीडियो शूट कर रहा हूँ ना मैं वैक्सीन नहीं करना है तो मत करो पिटाई क्यों करते हो पत्थर क्यों
Look at this shit.
मार साले
They're fighting the police. Let me ask you something, all you COVID people out there. So all these guys, they don't want to get it. They don't want to get the shot or whatever's going on here. But look how, if one of them has it, right? And I'm sure the odds are one of them has it, right? None of these guys are been jabbed. Don't you think they're all going to get it? And wouldn't like most of them just have like die out? Like, or if they all, like, if it's out, you get it, right? If it's there. Right, and you're in the vicinity, so they're all gonna get it, right? And now they're gonna all drop dead, or what's gonna happen? So what's the even point of this?
वैक्सीनेशन वाले आए अम्मा कहाँ दुखी हो अम्मा
I'm gonna follow this guy. Days of the Pandemic. Subscribe.
इतने आओ अम्मा
Hit the like button. I know you guys didn't hit my like button. Elderly woman hides to avoid getting vaccinated.
अच्छा अम्मा बाहर
This is from the Days of the Pandemic site. I just subscribed. And he's got a lot of, he's very, he's the one who posted the video about the guy who in Houston who got whatever. It's called People in India Are Fighting COVID-19.
अम्मा बाहर आओ अच्छा विदाई की बुला रही बाहर आओ अम्मा बाहर आओ अम्मा बाहर आओ विदाई की बुला
It
रही
went viral on social media.
आपके इंजेक्शन नहीं लगा रहे हैं बाहर चलो मिलो तो आपको किस क्या बता रही हैं सुनो तो कम से कम अम्मा डरवावे मत चलने लग रहा बात करने आए हैं आपसे डर के आप जा रहे हो बात करने में डर क्यों रही हो आप ये बताओ क्यों छुट्टी डर के
People asked woman why she was avoiding vaccine. She's old as fuck. Just let her make her own decision here. Let her ride it out. That's what she wants to do. She's obviously made it this old for a reason. She's not a dum-dum.
Let me now bring a shocker from Ujjain in Madhya Pradesh. Extremely, in fact, shocking video which has been caught on camera, where a team had gone of doctors, of paramedics, a vaccination team consisting of 8 people, had gone to Ujjain's Unhel area.
This was last week.
Which was attacked by the locals with lathis. During the attack, one of the vaccination team member was injured. Around 150 villagers attacked the vaccination team as they were not willing to take a jab. The villagers made a bizarre claim that people are dying after getting vaccinated.
Good for standing up for yourselves.
They even said since they are all healthy, they don't see a reason why they should be vaccinated.
Since they are all healthy, they don't see a reason to get vaccinated, bro. You would, like, I can't believe this is the real life.
Now a case has been registered against the 4 perpetrators. The video footage of the attack is being probed, and the police is hunting for all others, those who are involved in this shocking incident. Now these kind of videos in fact tell you a very different story. Another challenge at the time of pandemic that we are dealing with: misinformation and superstition.
Misinformation and superstition.
This is not how...
I don't even get the flu shot. I never go get the flu shot. I've never gotten the flu shot. Ever. I've never gotten nothing. I don't go to the doctors. There's a reason. Stay away. Use them when you absolutely need them. Otherwise, don't get on their bullshit. They put you on every fucking thing that just destroys your life. I'm telling you, bro. Once I started getting healthy and realizing what's going on, even the little shit that's legal, like fucking Tums, all that does is make your heartburn worse. My brother's on fucking pills because of that shit. I told him, what the fuck are you not? Because Tums wasn't working good enough for him. You don't need that shit. I cured my shit in fucking 2 weeks by doing everything they tell you not to. It literally, Tums makes your heartburn worse. So you keep taking them. I was going through bottles of them. Because it only heals it it masks it, and then when it comes back, it's worse the second time. And then the third time, it always gets worse. It's a scam. So they can sell a ton of them. When I realized that, then you start questioning all this shit. And then you're like, oh, wait, this, that too. Whoa, what is happening here? Just think about that one. I haven't had heartburn in 8 months. I had it for 40 fucking years. It's gone now. And I've been skinnier than this, and I had it. So it wasn't because of the weight.
Champakana village under Kolnara block of Rayagada district generally looks.
Sugar's the same thing. When sugar makes you hungrier. You know that. Anything with sugar in it, It triggers insulin, which makes you hungrier later. It's 0 calories. It does no nutrition for you. So when you eat it, you'll want to eat more later. It's like a spike. It's a drug.
It is a different kind of lockdown. It is a lockdown not to keep the virus out, but to keep the vaccine out instead.
So they've enforced their own lockdown to keep the vaccine out.
Bizarre as it may sound, the fear of COVID vaccine has driven the whole village into hiding. People are reportedly fleeing the village by any means possible to avoid vaccination.
Now, a vaccine awareness team was met with massive protests by lathi-wielding villagers. And this was in Bihar's Begusarai. The villagers, including women, brandished sticks to the team, forced them to go back, didn't allow them to enter the village. The villagers said that the officials cannot force them to take the vaccine, even saying that they would rather die than take the jab. The district administration said that they'd sent the...
They're willing to die for this shit, bro. Because it's not, look, it's the principle. It's not whether you believe in it or not, or what it did. Bro, you can't. This is not, you guys don't compare it to the other ones, bro. We're here and now with it. You need to understand that it's the fastest vaccine produced in history for anything. By like years, like long time. It's crazy. It's not even close. Number 2 is not even close to how to discover certain virus. Vaccine for it. Do you know they've been trying to make an AIDS vaccine for 20 years and have not been able to do it still? Still can't make one. They've been trying. I've researched that. They're still working on it. But for some reason, this one was done like that. And they all have side effects, even if they have been tested. It takes sometimes years for those side effects to take place. It's not, I got it, I feel good. You dumb. Like, I don't know who you think you're talking to. It's not how this works. You might feel good today, but they're using us as guinea pigs here. And to me, that's wrong. And you got to ask yourself, why? Well, it's that much more serious than I'm making it out to be. Okay. But is it more serious than the flu? How many people died from the flu in 2019? I understand nobody did in 2020. But how many people died in 2018? Do you make it mandatory that we all get the flu shot? Numbers are comparable, fam. If not worse with the flu. This is not how we should be living. And you cannot use the entire public of the world as guinea pigs, bro. What the fuck? And the fact that most people are going along with it. Again, I'll go back to my aunt. On 4th of July, when I told her I'm not getting it, she looked at me like, I'm her favorite of all the nieces, nephews. I'm her favorite. She always tells me that. She looked at me like I was the devil. She didn't say anything. She just, you know when that happens. When someone, you know that, you can see it. Her heart fell. That was my first time I've ever gotten that from anybody. When they have discussed this in real life. I know Pride is up to something. Hold on. She tore up my damn rug. The mat rug in front of the door. What the fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck? I knew I can hear her doing up to something. Why the fuck did she do that? They probably got her. They probably jabbed her when she was at the vet. It's an expensive rug. She's never done that before. That's fine. Now I gotta get a new one. I like that rug. It's like a mat rug thing. But it was expensive. It's big. It's a hole in it. She was gonna eat it. She was gonna eat it. She was eating through it. She channels my energy. Maybe that's how upset she was.
The team to spread awareness about the vaccines, as no one was taking the jab because of a lot of rumors, a lot of misinformation doing the rounds. But the team had to return because the villagers were not even ready to listen to them, let alone let them enter the village.
देखिए ऊपर तारो छिके यहाँ लटक नहीं जियो अरे वो कहे ले कुनन ब्लॉक से
Let's see what else this guy's got. This guy's got some shit. Miami collapse. That was crazy. Did you guys see that? Look at that. That's kind of weird. That's the video right here. He doesn't have an update on it, so maybe there isn't an update yet. Americans fighting back?
But you gotta wear a mask, bro.
This video got flagged for the music he played in it. Oh God.
Our operation this morning was a proactive attempt to enforce the governor's quarantine order. We identified 2 hotels in Waikiki with a large number of visitors. So I had 2 teams of approximately 8 agents that showed up at both those locations this morning and did compliance checks. Here we
Police enforce hotel quarantines in Hawaii. No one can leave. Americans trapped.
found that every one of the rooms that we checked, the guests were there. They were present. So we had 100% compliance. Absolutely. We intend to continue to do these compliance checks in Waikiki.
This guy's 590 subs. The drive to, he's already gained some subs. So he's at like 587. 3 of you have subscribed. Days of the pandemic.
Along with our compliance checks throughout the county.
No, that's not the guy from The Shield.
of Honolulu and the other districts throughout the island. They were on the Hawaii Tourism authority travel log, and they
I don't know what
were
this is about,
all
though.
staying here at this location.
Hold on, let me read it. The first video is September last year. The second is from April of this year. I personally know 2 healthy young men who died from sudden stroke after the second jab. I work with 2 nurses partially paralyzed from second jab. A third co-worker got second jab and disappeared. All I heard is she can no longer drive. My healthy 40-year-old neighbor got horribly pneumonia for 3 weeks after the second jab, but I do not know one person who died from COVID. I know some people who have. We've been dealing with this 1 year and 7 months. Enough's enough. I mean, at least they told us they did die from COVID. And people still ask, how did anyone let Auschwitz happen? Well, now you have your answer. That's a good one. Why was this filmed in this way? Do these idiots really believe this is how a quarantine would work? They are literally walking up to those people who are quarantined with clothed masks. Why would the officers be allowed to leave? None of this makes sense. Okay, let's see.
And we went to every one of the rooms and physically checked to make sure they were in their hotel rooms. We still get calls every day. We're working in conjunction with the Honolulu Police Department and their hotline. We have members from the couple breakers that report violators, and we follow up on all of those. We do our due diligence to conduct those investigations and to identify violators. I send agents out to check, and if we find people that are violating the quarantine order and we develop probable cause to arrest, we do make arrests. So far, that's what the indication is. There's still a large number of people who are violating the order. And our office, along with other state and county law enforcement offices, are doing what we can with the assistance of the community to go after those individuals and hold them accountable.
We can help you guys on your floor.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Check it out and you guys.
Okay.
I can't believe she ruined my rug, man. Oh, Prada. I knew she was up to something. I gotta leave her in here and have the door closed now. That's the only way to do it. Can't trust her with shit. Go after one of my socks. Guys, after my Joe Budden rant in the last YouTube live, I lost 8 subs. I lost 8 subs. No lie. I was at 7,990. The day after that video, I was at 7,882. 8 people were so mad.
So we're going into that tower, yeah?
Margaret.
I'll probably lose some right now with this shit.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Yeah, I'm Supervisor Special Agent Wayne Ibarra with the Attorney General's Office. Hi. We're here conducting compliance checks as your mandatory force. Will you have an ID?
Crucial. I lose subs all. Look, I've been between 8,880 and 8,890 for like a month. It goes up, it goes down. It goes up, it goes down. I don't know what's going on.
So we can verify your identification?
Yes, give me one moment.
Appreciate it. We'll just write down some information.
I've been getting ready to get everything set.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
What are these weirdos
Yeah,
doing?
that's it. You still have to wait for your quarantine to end. We're just doing a compliance check. Yes, correct. All right, have a good day.
They're going room to room.
1404. Yeah, 1404.
Morning.
Make sure they're there.
That's Police Attorney General's Office. Hi, good morning, sir.
No, this isn't about the jab. It's about they're quarantined in the hotel. This was in September. And then the next one's in April of this year.
Office Special Agent Stacy Yamashita. We're here doing a compliance check for your 14-day quarantine. Would you have identification so we can verify who you are? That's fine.
Jessica, right?
Yes? Okay, perfect. You have any questions? Okay. All right, sis. All right, so the 14th, excuse me, when is your quarantine in?
September 6th.
Okay, all right, so you still have to stay in quarantine. We're just doing a compliance check, right? Yeah. Okay, you guys have a great day.
Compliance check.
1 second.
Sure. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm Supervisor Special Agent Wayne Ibarra with the Attorney General's Office. We're here doing a compliance check for your 14-day self-quarantine.
Okay.
Do you have identification that we can...
Yes, give me a second. Let me get my glasses real quick.
Sure,
So-
sure.
This is America. This isn't Canada.
Thank you.
Told me that it wasn't like straight.
General's office.
Thank you.
They're just going room to room. For some reason, they're recording this.
Sandra, Lori, Allison, and Caitlin. Sandra. Oh, no, that's... Have you left your...
Can't leave.
The state law enforcement is here to support their efforts in enforcing the quarantine order. It was also to educate the tourists that are here visiting our islands and to let them know that the quarantine is important and that you have to abide by the quarantine law. And so our purpose today was to go around and to knock on those doors where we knew the guests were staying and to remind them, one, that they need to be in their rooms and they need to stay in quarantine until their period of quarantine is over.
Wow. What's with these underground tunnels?
We are about 13 floors underground, 140 feet underground.
Underground tunnels in Washington.
As you start the tunnel, you see these panels. You see,
I don't know. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the guy got another sub. He's got 591. He's gonna be like, why is my channel blowing up? All right. Fuck my life, man. I guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't getting shit. I'll tell you that much. Like, for what? I'm just waiting for DNA and Charlie Clips to do one of the backs that thing up videos. I mean, they already did the Biden shit, right? Why wouldn't they do that? All right. No, I'm not playing at the bar. That's for sure. I wish there was an update on that case, though. My brother has just been tested positive for COVID, the Delta variant. He has been double jabbed. How on earth can Johnson go ahead with relaxing the rules of the 19th July? It's madness. Oh, these guys are copying. Look how many people copied and pasted it on Twitter. See, that's how you know everything's full of shit. It's the same tweet, but everybody's copy and pasting it, saying it's their brother. My brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother. Chris Staley. Yeah, we got the name. We got the name. I bookmarked that video. Oh, man, God. B. Easy Lick. Yoshi G dis.
I have sisters all over the country, and they come up to me after the lectures, and they'll be talking to me, and they'll say, well, you know, all he think about is sex. All he think about is my body. I say, why don't you show him something else? And then here's the really good one. They'll come up and they'll have on a weave. They have on false eyelashes, another whole face, false fingernails, and all of that. And then they'll say, but I'm looking for a real man.
Okay, I get it, you took my beat cause you want me to beat. You want a woke nigga to fuck you to sleep, I can peep. Don't know what rumors said about me, but let's keep it discreet. The dick is elite, but you can't play with what's side of your league. I question your motives, it gotta be greed. All these rodents be after the cheese. I'm starting to think your brain is attached to your weave. I'ma send you some sea moss, shake butterflex, oils and seeds, whatever you need. Told Queen of the Arena, send me my cheese. I'm the captain at blocking bitches, but I can do this with ease. Only chance you got of me making you come is you come into the battle just to realize you're not fucking with me. I mean, please, let's not go tit for tat. You had me #1 on your sexiest battle rappers list. What do I get for that? Like, how's that an accomplishment when my competition wouldn't get mentioned for getting pussy if they didn't rap? I'm taking off, let's descend from that. You really need to do some reflecting if you guessing that this a mirror match. I'm hearing that you summon ghosts, but I'm not fearing that. Especially when it's cold coming out the nose of the nigga you chose to be the one steering that. Driving your pen, oh, I'm just cracking the code. I won't bother with him. Listen, Queen, stop following Slim. Cause on this mic I beat Jordan like Apollo Creed, fathering him. I told you once, but I won't holler again. You should already know, but you hard-headed. Only thing thick on you is your skull. I give a fuck about them niggas that's calling your phone. Them niggas know that I'm swinging for home. They trying to give you bars from me, coaching you how to throw a ball at me. Sooner or later, them pictures getting exposed. Look what you chose. Go against God. I do not understand that you got an addictive personality. If we examine, you barely had a battle with drugs, but you seem like the addict. This whole publicity stunt gon' get something shot out of cannon. You not famous, you famished. I bet if you stand it and turn to the side to the untrained eye, it probably seem like you vanished. You managed to get the best of me. I'ma cook you without the recipe. This black girl lost, just keep addressing me. So many skeeted on you, so what is left of me? So many seeds on your buns. I heard from Verb that the magic words was open sesame.
I don't have a comment filter. Crucial. What filter? There's only 2 words that are banned: the N word with the hard R, and the N word with a hard R with plural. Everything else you can say. So I don't have anything else.
Me. Can't even diss you cause you probably get turned on by me talking so disrespectfully. Shit is kinda sad when the only way to get you mad is to say you can't have sex with me. You already knows this is your destiny. With my bow tie and bean pie, you should watch your mouth when you question me. I'm not Islamic, but to be honest, I wish you was so you can have your head wrapped.
Now, triggers allowed, triggers allowed.
Then we wouldn't see all the messy weaves. You stressing me. You done suck so much dick in this industry. I feel like we talking all.
Trolls would come in here and start spamming it. Remember that? That was annoying. That's not me, Crucial. That's them. That's them. I have no... I just went to my thing recently. I have nothing on. They're doing that automatically.
Then I get messages about your hair like telepathy. Spread your legs like the letter V. On my dick, yeah, you better be. I mean, who is it? The fuck I look like preaching to this hoe? I ain't no Christian. Y'all really must got me twisted. This ain't no upliftment. I know the difference between bitches and sisters. For instance, look how she... Forget it. This is nonsense. Just hit me with my deposit. I turn this thought to a goddess. I bet you.
Still mad about my rug. I like that rug. It was at least $100. It's not like a cheap rug. Might have been more than $100. Probably like 250. All right, that's cool. Yeah, what's going on with this? This is a weird thing. What's up with this? Hold on.
On people, we got history, and I've been raved around seeing this type of thing.
Hold on. I'll be honest with you guys. There's nothing I can care two less fucks about. I'll be real, all right? I don't give a fuck if ARP's a cokehead. So what? Let him fucking do it. Who cares? What do I care what drugs he's on? I don't care. I don't know why. I don't know the context of this. That could have been something else. I know he's playing with his nose now. All right, which makes it worse. All right. But I don't judge him. Whatever, bro. You guys have never done coke before? I know there's a lot of you that haven't. It's okay. It's good. It's not a good drug. It's not. It's too much. It's ridiculous, bro. You can't maintain a life. All right. It's just not, you're a rock star. You have to be in rock star mode. All right. I don't get people who do it a lot. That's insane. Okay. It's for like a once in a great while kind of thing. Like anyone who does it a lot is just out of their minds, bro. But whatever, if you can function doing it, fine. I don't know. I'm not gonna judge you, bro. It's just drugs, man. No, A+. Probably since Jamaica, 2006 or some shit. Two things I don't give a damn about: ARP doing coke, and the beat down in Yoshi G battle. Yeah, if he's this, that's the part right there, you know. Because for people who've never done it, it numbs you, and you gotta like, you know, the numbing sensation is like a numbing thing going on. I mean, kind of like, you know, like this and shit, you know what I'm saying? The last thing I'd be wanting to do is blog. I'll tell you that much. That is the last thing I will ever think about doing is sitting still, all right, and blogging. I'd rather shoot my fucking brains out, all right? No fucking way. I'm thinking about bitches, music, fucking something, all right? I'm not blogging, all right? There's no fucking way. I literally would rather kill myself, all right, than fucking blog on coke. No fucking way, bro. All right, I can't. There's no way you can sit still. I couldn't sit still. No fucking way. And talk? No. That's not what that's for. That's not what that's for. But if you do it a lot, then then you gain that you get used to it, you know. Every drug's like that. If you do it a lot, then maybe you do want to blog and do stuff. I don't fucking know. I never did it a lot, so it was very far and few between, and I knew it couldn't be something I got addicted to because it's not realistic. It's too much. It really is. It's not in your. I don't know how to describe it. You're not in La La Land. That's more like acid and shrooms. You're in fucking like. It's hard to explain. It's like you're just nuts. You're like, let's get crazy. You just want to get crazy. Let's go, baby. You know, that's what it is. And then you can't be like that all the time. I don't know about that. The popping pills ain't that different. It's a little different, fam. It's a little different. When you sniff a line, it's different than fucking popping pills, in my opinion. Ecstasy was more like, it's similar, but it's more like this sensation and it's thing. Coke is like, it's like you just want to get nuts, man. No, it's definitely got the same stuff in it. I think this video is still playing. Oh, no. It's still playing. Oh, Battle Truth's a silly guy. There's no volume. There's no volume to this. He fucked the volume up. This video's playing. Battle Truth's talking. All right? Look. It's the volume's up. And it's got 1,800 views, too. Damn, kid. Hold on. Give my man Truth. Why is... Oh, because the volume, right? Because the volume. ARP got the Lux plug. Audio cuts off around 3 minutes. Oh, so there is volume at the beginning?
Well, video surfacing around the Battle Rap League, man, of ARP allegedly being caught on camera and film doing lines. Now, this is my third video I saw. Shouts out to Battle Rap Mayor. Battle Rap Mayor. This on his page. He do a full breakdown of it, slow down the footage. Y'all finna see in a second. Black Sheep Media. Shouts out to him also if you want to know what's going on in Battle Rap while it's happening.
The best is Battle Truth said fuck it and just left the video up. It's been up for 7 hours and he didn't even go back and redo it. He said, fuck that. I'm gonna leave that bitch up with no audio.
Media got it up on his channel also. I had to go to the original source, the Restore Order interview that this actually took place on, and watched it on there. It looked even worse on there. Just keeping it 100 than the clips that they got, you know. And man. Let you take a look at it, y'all. Let you take a look at it. Y'all just tell me, man. You just tell me, is this a reach or what? So, let's go.
I mean, it is possible that's not what he's doing. It's not 100%. I would say it's like 65. You know? It just seems like, why would you even do that? And okay, it's down there, but you're blogging. What are you doing? Like, it doesn't make sense to even do it. Like, you can't be that much of a fiend. All you got to do is walk over to the left.
Don't look good so far. That's crazy.
Could have dropped something.
On the Restore Order thing,
90%? Who knows?
Look even worse than that. That's crazy.
Maybe tying his shoes. Well, what doesn't look good is this part. That's the part. That's the part. There it is. It's like, all right, crazy. Let's do this. We're going to blog nicely. Get that water, and I'm going to kill you to death with my kindness.
Tampering and pampering.
A lot of tampering with the nose, I'll tell you that much.
That don't look good at all. Hold on, man. Let's go back. This don't seem like a reach. Go back to this again, man.
He's definitely made all the wrong moves when he came up. 100%. All the wrong moves when he came up.
Let's watch this one more time, y'all. We want to make sure we not reaching on this thing, man. Let's watch this again, man. Let's see. We don't want to just be putting things on people we not 100% for sure of. And you know, and given my history, I come from, you know, a
He's
history
maxing
of
out for sure.
being an ex-drug dealer and all that stuff. And I've been raved around seeing this type of thing.
Ooh, good old red. I haven't had red line since I started my diet. I don't feel the need for caffeine anymore. I used to need it because I was so tired all the time. But if I'm not tired, what's the point? That's a long ass. See, this is the original version. See? That right there. Your tongue comes out. I don't know if his tongue came out or not, but hold on. Is that his tongue? Or is that just him doing this? I can't tell. I'm spending way too much time on something I don't give two shits about. So I think it's funny at most. I think it's hilarious at most. I mean, he's a league owner. Like, it's not like he's a, you know, it's not the president of the United States or anything. That even wouldn't matter either. I guess it'd be a problem if the president was on coke all the time. I don't know. Biden's on something just to keep him alive. ARP on smack. Under a lot of pressure doing 2 max out. Oh. That's, I wish. Wow, that sucks that Battletude's like his volume never came back. That's really sucks, man. Do you believe? Oh. So we've caught Ben Swayze sniffing lines. We actually caught him because he had a rolled up dollar bill. That was disaster. Got him on that one. There's really no reason to have a rolled up. I don't have rolled up dollar bills anywhere. I mean, what are you rolling up a dollar bill for and have it in your hand? That's like 99%, right? Not that I care either. I mean, he's watching King of the Dot. You know, he's got to judge these battles. He's got to write all these bars down. You know, if he wants to do a couple of lines, hey, I don't blame the man. I don't blame the man. It is what it is, you know. It's his fucking life. What do I care? I don't care what fucking drugs you do, bro. Whatever. Who the fuck am I to judge someone? Fuck out of here. Even if I didn't do drugs, I'm not going to judge you for what you do to your own body. Whatever, bro. I'll judge you for how you treat me and how you act around me. And if that's playing a part in it and making you act weird, then that's different. But if not, then I'm okay. You know, salute to you, bro. White equals coke. Smack from URL. ARP just lined up some white. It got 4K views. This is gonna get more than 4K views. It's got about 1,800 with no fucking volume. If this had volume, it would have had way more views already. It never comes back? Jeez. God knows what Battletooth was going out for 20 minutes. Snozenberg Raw. While we're here, we haven't watched Truth in a while. What has he got going on? Damn. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's a fact.
Welcome to Battle Truth, in my point of view. Oh, no, you! So I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on
Chat's
the
hat being hilarious.
And since we have no dealing, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable Metal God Markelian, your presiding judge, chairman, and spokesperson for the One United.
So apparently, Cassidy's little tournament isn't working out so well. And I can't get the rug out of my brain, man. Prado!
You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's talk about it. So, man, let's get right off into it. What happened, Cass? Like, not too long ago, you were just talking about how you the energy of battle rap. You got all the pay-per-views, #1 sales. You sell out all the biggest battle rap stadiums. You had your 10 captains up under you. You got your sponsors financing and supporting you in your battle rap worldwide tournament all over the world that's supposed to be happening. That you the energy of battle rap. Now I see you in an interview on Hip Hop Is Real complaining how people not taking the tournament serious and not actually joining.
People aren't taking it serious or joining. Look, I'd like to take some credit for that, but I am also a realist, and I think people just, most people have common sense. All right? I feel like if I didn't say a word, I still feel like most people wouldn't have fucking gave two shits and have thought about joining it. I think I'm not the smartest person in the world, and that most people aren't dum-dums.
As fast as you thought they was?
There's obviously some dum-dums, because there has been people who have got into it. And like it said in the fine print, no refunds. No refunds. So whatever money they're gonna get, they've already complaining. It's been less than a month. All right. They're gonna keep all this money, whatever it is, even if it's fucking 101 person. That's not right.
Began to say like maybe people
he should get his money back.
Think I'm trying to get over on them and scheme. Maybe they don't believe my sponsors is real.
You don't have sponsors, sir. You are funding this through the Ponzi scheme, through the battle rappers who have to submit their songs. And then you really thought that to announce the grand prizes, you have to sign to Shady Boy Records or whatever the fuck, what was that shit? Paper Boy Records? Was enticing to a paper company record label that you're gonna sign your blood, your life to? Huh?
Maybe people don't think that this is true because it's new. You said that. It's not the problem. Problem is you don't understand battle rap. And you're trying to make it seem like you've been here. You ain't been here. This is where the problem come in at. You thought you were going to see what the URL and RBE was doing and that you were going to get the silence of it right then and there immediately, and you took it and tried to run with it. You don't like to listen, so nobody can tell you nothing. And that's one of the saddest things for a person to witness when you see a person who don't know sitting as though they know. So you're sitting in a seat you're not qualified to be sitting in, making business decisions and arrangements for the benefit of everybody, and you lack the information. And yet you still want to sit there. And that pride is going to allow you to see it all crumble right before your eyes, like what's happening now. Your sponsors believed in you, thinking that you knew what you were talking about, and you didn't know nothing you were talking about. Your understanding of battle rap is warped. You have no idea about battle rap, bro. And it's crazy because I'm watching you just live a lie. They lying to you, so you operating in a lie that people actually lying to you about. And you looking crazy as hell. I'm talking about you looking crazy as hell. Believing these lies that people were saying to you. When in your heart, you know the truth. When in your heart, you know the truth. So let's get off into some of this so I can break some of this stuff down that he don't get and understand. Why he don't, and this is why his battle rap tournament ain't doing so well and ain't people joining like he was expecting them to. First of all, you don't understand battle rap again. You under the impression because we watch battle rap. He think because we watch battle rap, we battle rappers. He think because we watch battle rap, we battle rappers. The people who watch battle rap. He think all those numbers are the hundreds of thousands of people that watching battle rap. He think we battle rappers. So he was under the impression the people that watch battle rap is actually people that want to be battle rappers. So if we can get these people who want to be battle rappers to join our tournament and pay $150, we can make a killing.
Battle rapping is a very unique skill, bro. And in my opinion, I don't want to be a battle rapper or thinks it's some, because I would be the worst. If you think twerk is bad, I guarantee you I would choke. I would always choke. There's no way. I can't see myself memorizing shit. I don't believe it. I mean, I probably could, but it's too much stress. I put too much stress on myself, and I would take it too serious. So I would, for 100%, not want to choke, and I would have. It would just be too much preparing, bro. When I was doing shows where I actually had the music playing and all this and that, I was stressed out because I didn't want to fuck that up. And that's 100 times easier. And it's the same songs over and over again. I only had to remember the songs we were playing, and that was it. I'd be working out, listening to the same songs every day. I'd be swimming, thinking about the songs when I used to go to the gym, and then working out. Just the only songs I would play were those songs, so I wouldn't forget the lyrics. Even though I already knew them like back of my hand, but it was still, I was nervous. That's not me. I don't think it's a lot of people. It's a very unique skill, man, to be good at. I appreciate battle rappers, even the trash ones who can do it. You know, I don't like my time being wasted and then having to watch some bullshit, but you know, at least, you know, I kind of still appreciate you trying, getting up there. You know, then there's levels and you got to realize, all right, you're trash, go away, then you're good, continue. Because I don't like I think there's too much battle rap, to be honest with you. I think there's way too many, like, you got this, like, a Verbal Warzone card just dropped. They got like 15 battles on there, bro. Why so many battles, man? If I was a league owner, 4 to 5 max. I think 6 is too much. I don't care. Like, what do you want from me? Like, you want me to watch, all day? 8 hours? It's like battle rap is the one thing that expects you to waste your whole day with them. It's not just 3. Most things, it's like 3 hours is the max, right? 3 hours is how much an entertainment thing asks of you. Here's 3 hours. Will you give us your 3 hours? All right, maybe 4 at the max. You know, most movies are 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3, and you're stretching it. All right, but games are like 2.5, 3 hours. Battle rap, it's like, oh, can you give us 9 hours of your day? Every other weekend, every weekend. It's like, it's too much. It is. So, I feel like 4 to 5 battles is the limit for an event, man. Come on, make it special, make it worth something, and then let's watch it and let's go. All this other stuff, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just because I've been involved in it so long and watching so much, and it's just like I get bored of. I don't like watching bad battles, so it's like it gets on my nerves. Sometimes it could be like 30 minutes, right? I don't know how y'all do it live. Maybe I don't love it as much as y'all, but do you love it that much, or do you just like make yourself think you love it that much, or is it something fun because you're there? It's different. I know the battles I've been to while you're there. All battles are better live, you know, for sure. That's definitely a thing. Battles are definitely better live. As far as being able to listen to them, even if they're bad. But even that, like when I went to Blackout twice, see, that was different because we didn't know who was battling. Was the second one Blackout that we went to in Boston, or was that something else? We knew Head Ice was battling Nems. Did we know the rest? I don't know if that was Blackout or not. It might have been Blackout. But the first one I went to was definitely Blackout. And the only battle we knew. So that was exciting. Not knowing what the battles would be. So you're like waiting. And most of the battles were good battles. So it had good names on it. And I think the one battle we were supposed to get was Sharon and Verb. And that didn't happen. And Sharon didn't even end up battling because Verb didn't cross the fucking... didn't come across. He couldn't come across. So that's a different dynamic with Blackout because you don't know who's battling, and that's kind of cool. So each battle, each time a battle comes out is different. But damn, man, some of these, I don't know how they do it. Like especially these little cards where they have like even the main battle is like, all right, it's kind of a name, you know, and all the other battles are just like, it's for the newer guys. You gotta love battle rap like a lot to really like do that. So I get where Battle 2 is coming from. Like, I respect all battle rappers. To a certain, like, I have a certain amount of respect for all of them because it's definitely a unique talent, And it doesn't go. I don't want any battle rapper to think, no matter how hard I am on you or whatever, that I don't appreciate that what you do. Because I've rapped, I used to rap, and I understand what kind of mind you have to have and how much work it actually goes into it. It's not just, but you can see some battle rappers give it, their all, and so. And some don't. Some don't really care, and you can see it and all that stuff. But that reminds me. So there's this push on Twitter to get New Jersey Twerk on Summer Madness. Now here's how I feel about it. I think it's not fair to Twerk, and here's why. And Twerk himself has said he's been doing what he does because there's been no repercussions. Those are his words, like quote, like a verbatim. There's really been no repercussions. I feel like after the Ultimate Madness performance, it's not nice and it's not cool for the other battle rappers because you guys got to understand, Summer Madness is like, it's a very unique thing. Almost no battle rappers will ever touch that stage. Like 99% of battle rappers will never be on that stage. So it should be held at a different type of thing where it's like earned. And however you feel about Twerk 2017, 2018, even 2019, 2021 Twerk doesn't deserve it. Okay? And I think you're doing him a detriment. I think it's okay that he sits down and gets it together and figure it out and give that spot to someone who does deserve it. It's not like he's never been on Summer Madness before. So KCJ, Swamp, even Nightwing chokes there. It's just Geechee. I mean, he hasn't had a clean caffeine performance. You could say he choked or not during the 2-on-2. I really don't count that. He did stumble or whatever. I think all four of them choked in that battle. Mook had a choke and a stumble. Calico had a choke and a stumble. Even T-Top had a choke and a stumble, and Twerk had one. But all his other caffeine performances, he hasn't got through clean in any of them. So sit him down. And then, he's doing his thing on these little leagues or whatever. But I don't think you're doing him a service by trying to make this push. Because even if you read the comments of people posting it, it's like, no, bro. Like, it's like, all, no. Like, come on. That's not how we're thinking. And P made it clear that he's not going to be on. So I don't think he's going to be on. But there was a push for him to get on. And I don't think he needs that. I think he needs to just chill. And figure it out. I think Danny, I don't feel like Danny should be battling Jay so soon either. I agree. I don't think Danny should be battling Jay so soon. You said you were tired. It was Gnome. You're like Gnome. All right. I don't care what you say. Real Sick is a worthy opponent. I understand you wanted K-Shine. All right, but Real Sick has been putting in his work in. And this was a battle I actually was at work for and left work and went into the hallway so I can actually pay attention to while I'm supposed to be working. And by that second round, I was back at work. All right. I was and then you didn't spit a third. So I felt like if you're tired or you were going through some things, rest up. It's okay. It's okay to rest up. Take some time off. He's battled since, and he did really good, right? He's had another battle since then. Now he's battling Jay this Saturday. So even him, I felt like, and I know he's a different animal where this wasn't like a choke due to being not knowing how to prepare, which Twerk says is his issue. He doesn't know how to prepare. Or he doesn't like to prepare, I might say, and likes to do things last minute and doesn't really take it like it's not like that serious on his level. Danny was not the issue. He just something happened. You're battling Suge, you're battling this, you're battling that, and then he messed up some things. I don't know what happened. And again, he's only done it a couple times in his career, so it's not the same. But I still think I even said before the Suge battle, why is he battling Suge and then Realistic back to back? That's not cool. And I don't care what anybody says. Danny does take blame for it, but in my opinion, if URL wants to have people on contracts and call them and be like the UFC or the NBA of battle rap, then they need to know how to handle their talent. And they need to tell battlers no, or not even offer them like that. Even if you think they can do it, you need to manage your talent. Don't tell me, when I brought this up, you guys were acting like they don't need to manage their talent. Why? Well, then why are you doing contracts and this and that? You're doing contracts so you can protect what you're building, right? You're building something, so you don't want them to go here and go there because you the one who helped them do this and you're the one who made them this, so why should they go over there? Well, if that's how you're going to look at it, then you need to protect your talent. And you can protect them by not letting them battle so often. Even if they're Danny Myers, the fucking battle rap warrior. Of all, like, even him, you need to protect. Back-to-back battles, week in, week out, that's too much, man. Especially on that stage, where, of course, it's going to be different mentally, than a small league battle. It just is. We're humans. So, I still put blame and URL for putting him in that position to fail, because he's not gonna, he's just, that's him. If he can battle every day, he probably would. If they paid him, he'd do battle probably every day. But again, wasting my time, wasting a battle. Danny and Realistic should be a battle I watch multiple times. I shouldn't have been wasted. And it's not like I blame but the Suge battle is probably, I don't even know if it was that, because people are like, who knows? But time still is a thing. It's a lot. So I don't know. Anyways, how do we get off into that tangent? What are we talking about?
Watch battle rap.
Come on, Cassie. How did I get into that?
We not battle rappers. He don't even understand at
how
all.
that happened.
Here's another thing. Ain't nobody trying to be no damn battle rappers. They trying to be rappers. Real rappers. They trying to be real Migos, real Pooh Shiesties, real Kodak Blacks, and real Migos. You're not trying to be Bridge Ross things and T-Tops and JCs, and you're not trying to be that. They're trying to be real rappers. Just like the battle rappers trying to be real rappers too. Just like you wanted to be a real rapper.
I agree, but I still think there's a segment of in this era of people who just, I think that's the problem, that there's some people who just want to be battle rappers. I always thought that was the problem. Once we transitioned into because you guys got to remember, we're growing up with battle rap basically. Like I always said, I grew up with hip hop. I'm going to be 44 this year. I grew up when hip hop literally started, which that's what gravitated me, was a little reason why it gravitated me so too, because it was so cool. I'm like, wow, this is something new that wasn't around before I was around. All these other things you can pinpoint in this, that, the other, that they were around, your classic rocks, your discos, your all that stuff, the blues, you can pinpoint it. But this thing here is new, and it was kind of born when I was born. So that made me just love it so much. Okay, we're going to grow with it. I'm literally my life's going to grow, with it. I'm 10, hip hop's 10. I'm 12, hip hop's 12. It's kind of weird. So you got 40, 50 years of hip hop. And now with battle rap, you really have, if we're really going to get real, of course, battle rap was around, but in its current state, 20 years, 21 years, even if you consider the Smack DVD's current state of battle rap type shit, I guess you can, right? Current Smack DVDs. Look, battle 8 Mile was a thing. Then they had, before that you had the Rap Olympics. I understand, but that's it's different. So yeah, you would say Smack DVD was kind of the beginning, and then I think it really, where I fell in love with battle rap. I didn't fall in love with battle rap during the Smack DVDs. I'll be honest. I fucked with it. This is when I was actually rapping, so I was more into what I was doing. So I was really, because I took my shit serious, you know. I was doing tours. I did tons of shows. Like, it was, I used to love, I actually love doing the shows more than anything. Those were the funnest part. But I didn't fall in love with battle rap with the Smack DVDs. I fell in love with battle rap through Grind Time. The YouTube era, Fight Club, Grind Time, the BET shit. When they had that shit coming up, all that shit, just I fell in love with the YouTube era. That's right. But Grind Time mostly. I love Grind Time, like, a lot. And even when we went back and watched some on Twitch the other day, it just reminds me of why I loved it so much. Because there was a lot more. It was more like a roasting battle rapping. Like, it wasn't all jokes, but there was definitely that joke element. And it was funny. It would make you laugh. It was entertaining. It wasn't all this whatever we're dealing with now. With not the higher level guys, but the lower level guys. But, you know, that was really where, to me, and if you think about that, that's only like 12, 13 years, right? So battle rap's really new. So when I always had a feeling when we get to a point, it's so new, those all battlers were almost all of them were rappers who battled to hopefully try to become rappers. It wasn't like you weren't like, I'm going to be a battle rapper. It was like something a rapper did. And that in itself made it better because you have a base, right? When you rap and you have this bass in you, all right? This level, like, okay, you know, you learn the basics first, because if anyone knows any rapper out there, I'm sure a lot of us went through the same similar things. When you first try to do it, it's like you're really bad at it. And you got to kind of figure it out. Either someone helps you or you figure it out for yourself. I figured it out for myself. It took me a while. It was for me, it was like, I wrote some cool stuff initially, but, you know, it takes a while to get it, right? So you get that base of learning how to construct songs. I didn't know what 16s were. I didn't know what bars were. I didn't know, like, how many bars a song should be. 16 hook was kind of like the basic, you know, cut and paste back then. So you have to learn stuff like that. When I was writing songs and they were just like run-on sentences, you know, like it would never end. You know, but then you kind of figure that out. So you get that, you would have that foundation, you know, of wanting to rap first, right, to a beat and all this stuff. Now, people are really, people write battles before they even ever write a song. All right? People will write battles and never write a real song. Because they're growing up loving battle rap, because now we're 20 years into this, right? So that when we're getting through we've never been through one full battle rap generation. Think about that. Even in hip hop, like, we're kind of like that old generation. So the Run DMCs, the Beastie Boys, the Rakims, and these guys, the Grandmaster Flash, you can say that generation's over with in hip hop. All right, they were here, they're gone. Then we had the next generation with your, you know, your Public Enemies. You know, the 90s with the Pacs and the Biggies and this and that. A lot of problem with them is a lot of them died, but at least the big artists. But that generation is kind of at the end of their rope now with your Nas and your Jay-Z's. They're not whatever, right? So that generation is almost out of here. They're still here. Because the cool thing about music is it's a vocal thing. It's not a physical thing. So as long as you can rap, you can talk, you can rap. So there's that. So, but in battle rap, if you think about it, Mook is still here, right? We haven't gone through a generation. Mook and Lux are still here. And it's just because they're not active. I mean, Mook's battling Reed Dollaz, and it might be the biggest draw of the year. You know, well, you know, who knows? You know, we haven't really gone through a full generation of battle rap yet. It's getting there. A new generation has come. You could even say two, but one hasn't left yet. You know what I'm saying? Even like the second generation-ish, the 07, 08, you could say the Hollows in them. and then the A-verbs and all these guys, they're still relevant in here. And now you got the new guy. There's always going to be new guys, but the newer guys in the past 10 years, all these guys were rappers. Now, some of them are rappers, but some of them are battle rappers only. And I think that's a problem. I think you should have that foundation as a rapper first and then get into battle rap. But it's the evolution, and there's really nothing you can do about it, right? Some people just not going to want to write songs, but they're going to want to do a battle rap. Let me ask you something. Honest question for the chat, right? Truth looks interested in what I'm saying. Is there anyone in the chat that's a battle rap fan and not some sort of hip hop fan? It's like impossible. Is it impossible? I'm just wondering. Is there someone who? And I'm not even talking about current hip hop. Just any hip hop. Like, is there any battle rap fan that don't like hip hop? Is it possible? I don't know. I'm asking. I don't see how it's possible, but maybe there's somebody. It's impossible. I agree. It's a curious question. Is it impossible, though? Not that you don't listen to it, but you don't really like hip-hop. Like, it's cool, it's whatever, but battle rap, I love that shit, you know? Yeah, I agree. I like battle rap more than current hip-hop. It's kind of like, yeah, it almost doesn't make sense, right? Scott, chill. I only care about battle rap and only listen to Daylight's music. See, that's kind of what we're talking about with Automodder said. He only listens to Daylight. Doesn't really like any other hip hop, but he loves battle rap. Some people just like battle rap. And I think it's more possible now growing up because of the state of the music. Now, I don't know. I don't want to act like that old grown up. I feel like if I was born now in this generation, I would rock with the current music. I rocked with the current music when I grew up, but I fucked with the old shit a lot, and I respected the history, which was the difference. I feel like there's a lot of kids now that don't respect the history, but I'm sure there was a lot of kids when I was growing up that didn't respect the history like I did. I had a love for music. I loved all music, and I loved the history of all music. I was a very musical, just addict, if you want to call it. I really was. I was a music addict. I spent all my money on tapes and then CDs and this and that, and bro. And not everybody loves it like that, I understand. But I feel like now the quality is definitely not the best. So it might be easier to not like, if you're growing up now, to be something like that. Hey, his hip hop shit, and you might not care about the history. I don't like it. But you might be drawn to battle rap. I think it's easier now than it would be back then. Because to me, the 90s was the best. The 2000s was definitely fire. And then, we know what happened after that. And there's still some great music. Let's not get it twisted. There's still some music that comes out now. That's but, being a music historian, I don't know. I feel like now it's more or less way more constructed for that teenage person. Because I feel like the music I grew up as a teenager was appreciated by older people. Again, I don't know how we got here. I'm enjoying this conversation, though.
They're not trying to make a career battle rap. They figure if we can battle rap, we can rap. But they rather rap than battle rap. Ain't nobody sitting down trying to be like, oh, I want to be a battle rapper. No, they like, I want to be a rapper and get this real paper. How long we been talking about battle rappers not getting no money? Ain't nobody trying to be no damn battle rapper. The last young person ever tried to be a battle rapper was Jess. That was damn near 10 years.
What is he talking? The last was Jess.
So he like 30 now. He came in when he was 16 years old. We thought that was something like, oh, little young dude could rap. He could battle rap. Now he 30. He look at him. Now he 30. Nobody trying to be no damn battle rappers. They trying to be real rappers. And we who watch battle rap ain't trying to be battle rappers.
Is this true though? I don't know. I don't know how true this is.
We just watch it for entertainment. But guess what we like?
But I understand what he's saying. Like, there's a lot of us that most of the fans don't want to battle rap. All right, fans don't want to necessarily do what they love watching. It's not a correlation. I'm a perfect example because I love hip hop. I loved making music. I have never once thought about wanting to battle rap. It's just never. I just no. I don't know. It's not been something I cared to do, but I love watching it.
Like even more than this, the real rappers. Nobody trying to be battle rappers. You thought people were trying to be battle rappers, so he called himself doing a worldwide
I love
PA announcement of battle rappers all over the world to come up under their umbrellas. Here, take it, bang the gavel on your damn self. Don't worry. No. Oh my gosh. Man, get out of here, dog. This is terrible, man. Nobody trying to be no battle rappers, Cassie. They're trying to be rappers, real rappers. You ain't talking about the winner win a record deal. You talking to people who watch battle rap and know what the hell going on. How the winner of the tournament win a record deal when y'all can't even get a record deal. Let me get a battle rap record deal. If this is a battle rap
The record deal threw it off a big time.
tournament, how the hell that turned out into a record deal? What do battle rap have to do with a record? They're two different things. And how the hell?
Yeah, NWA 2 Live Crew, MCA, DJ Quick, Chronic. Yeah, that was actually my 10. I was like 10, 11, 12 years right before my teenage years.
If I win a battle rap tournament, I get a record deal. But y'all been trying to get record deals your whole damn life. You can't. You got a record deal before, and you can't even get another one. You can't even get another one. How you gonna give it to somebody else? So all these other brothers ain't got record deals, but you finna give somebody a record deal? It sound crazy, man. Listening to this other stuff, it's retarded, man.
Tay-Rock stole $750 from a rapper in Philly. Yeah, I kind of remember that. I'm sure he did. Yeah, I do remember that, actually.
It's like retarded. That's where it went wrong, yeah?
Why is Samurai out the league?
What you thinking people gonna give you
What did he do? He done a lot, didn't he? We gotta talk to him.
$150 to rap against Chilla Jones and Mickey Fax now. Come on, man, you sound crazy. You sound crazy, brother. Talking about get up under y'all team captains. Nobody trying to pay $100 to get up under them brothers. You sound crazy. Went about things the wrong way, man. Sitting here, bro, you don't even know business, man. You wanted to make some money, and you say you the energy of battle rap, and you sold the most pay-per-views, and you sold out all the biggest stadiums. If you say all that about yourself, why would you exclude yourself from your own tournament or your own business dealing? If you did all that like you
Excuse me, Crucial. He called what?
said you did, and you really believed in yourself, like you really make yourself out to be, which we know it's a lie. You know it's a lie. That's why you didn't want to do it. Why you just didn't put yourself on the card? Since you're the number one dude in battle rap, you get the biggest check, the most money, the biggest name, the biggest number, sold out the most pay-per-view. You figure with all that working in your favor, I might as well put myself on the card and start my own thing. It's easy to do because guess what? You ain't got to pay yourself. You know what? I'm gonna give you a rundown on that. Why you didn't do that? Why you ain't do that? Because it's obvious you don't believe it. You don't even believe it. But you're gonna turn your back on something that you know can work for you and take a chance on something you might not know can work for you. That don't make no sense. Why would you just go with what you know work? Mr. Number one in sellout events and venues. Number one.
Be careful, it's not like a troll pretending to be and then he's gonna come with the animal porn. Waiting for you, I'm gonna let you.
Nah, I'm gonna let you tell your narratives first, and then I'm gonna do what I do.
Well, what we know what you do is troll, so you can just do that right now.
Is this it?
Go ahead. Let us know.
Go ahead, finish. I mean, you know, you try to define me. Now I'm gonna define myself. So go ahead and finish, though, bro. I'll let you do your thing.
People already know my position, so I don't need to really say much. It's you. You need to defend your man Joe Biden right now.
Defend Joe Biden for what? What are you talking about, bro?
You support
really
Joe Biden and the Democratic Party.
Bro.
You support Joe Biden and the Democratic Party, and you get real butthurt like a woman that I don't support Joe Biden and that I actually fuck with Trump's policies.
Name one time I mentioned
and
Joe
it's time
Biden
for you
in the chat. Name one time. You can't.
You have me blocked, so I don't even see your comments like that, nigga.
He said a gay white man has less privilege than a straight black man. A gay white man, gay and white, has less privilege. Gay and white has less privilege. Straight black man. I don't even know what that means.
You blocked me, block, bro. You just blocked me today. What are you talking about? Keep it real with the people, bro.
I can go on YouTube Studio right now and show you that you are not blocked.
Yeah, of course you can, because you unblocked me today, bro. What are you talking about? You've been feeding them that narrative. Why would I block somebody for what?
You have
what are you talking about, bro? You be triggered by my comments. I'm here with words, my verbals this time. So what's up? First and foremost,
where did you come on? You said go to where? 30406?
Politically. You're saying I don't know nothing about politics because I don't support the
you clearly don't, because you keep talking about the president, bro.
I already said the good politics.
Is it administration or the Congress, bro?
Why don't you name one? Why don't you name the ones that
you just sent it to them to sign, you heard?
Can you name one?
And you either sign it or you embarrass yourself when you send it back and they veto your ass.
I don't know
presidents
what the hell
don't
you're
do
talking
that
about.
because they knew that, and Trump was one of the first, not first, but one of the few that did that.
You're
and,
naming,
you know.
you're just telling a narrative
the
right now.
policies come from Congress,
All
bro.
you're doing is
not
telling
the
a story
administrations
right
like you think. The administrations come and go every 4 years. So you're talking about the wrong thing.
No, but the problem is Joe Biden, he was the author of the 94 crime bill. See, this guy's making it seem like, oh, it was just Congress. It was mostly Joe. Does he not understand that Joe Biden was the author of the crime bill? Like, that's a little big difference than just supporting it or being a part of it while everybody was just saying, yeah, he authored the bill. It's kind of an important kind of thing, bro.
You know what I mean? You don't really get that, though, because you don't know politics. Administration. What are you talking about? You come and go every 4 years, just like you seen in your lifetime. You ain't seen a president get voted out. Y'all thought it was not even real.
You're telling
He got rid of his ass. That's how this shit goes. It's not about the administrations, bro.
You dumb nigga. We already know that the president is just a face. They're a temporary employee.
So because you're straight, that's you get more privilege. I get it now. Okay, I get what he's saying. I don't agree with him at all, but I get what he's saying.
I say it's the first time I'm gonna use the name because I don't need to, because it's not about the presidency. So you mad Joe Biden in place? Why?
I'm mad that my people at the surface level support an openly racist clown who has implemented 50 years of policy.
I can show you a video.
Why aren't you letting me answer? I'll let you talk.
You ain't seen that. Disprove what you just said. What are you talking about? I'll show you a video from before you was born.
People have been misled by the Democrats to continue voting.
You using talking points that you got from the internet, bro. That's the funniest part about you.
Policies that they implemented.
All you got is talking points. No matter how I say anything towards you, you can only respond with a talking point.
You still have it. Why are you speaking over me? Why don't you want the people to hear what I'm saying?
They always hear what you're saying, bro. They just hear me, but you know I'm really not speaking over you. You usually speak over me.
Bro.
Yes, you are. You've been speaking over me every single time.
You playing games.
You're playing games because you're an admitted troll.
Where's Sammy at? Y'all be playing games, so we all play games.
Bro, you say
Talk
nothing.
to me, niggas.
You're consistent. You say nothing.
You say absolutely nothing. So,
Nothing.
so anyway, as I was saying, Joe Biden and the Democratic Party represents that my people are lost and being led astray by lies.
So what did Trump and the Republican Party represent? Tell us the flip side now, bro. Yeah, I ain't think so. You only got points.
And if you guys don't know, that's Sammy's co-host.
That you was
he's talking with.
from the Republican Party. That's propaganda. You don't even know that. You really need to go back into history.
I have a
You're being propaganda and don't even know it. You probably was down with the Capitol rioters, right?
No, explain yourself.
Bro, why are
Explain
you
that.
talking about Capitol rioters?
33. Okay, we're almost there. I don't understand this whole Capitol rioters thing narrative is just so played out, bro. Okay, whatever, bro. I feel like the Antifa was part of that anyways, but all right, man. So we're just gonna keep running to that every time we want to bring up something. Like, who fuck the fucking shit? What happened really? One white lady died. All right.
The Republican Party is supposed to be against the elites and all that, right? And the most elite guy from New York City come through and he's the leader of the party. People he wouldn't even shake their hands.
Emotionally, when I'm speaking about
They was stupid enough to think he was on pirate in their ass. Shit, nigga, we had a watch party, my nigga. I'm telling everybody, like, listen, I'm gonna say it in a certain way though, right? Listen, it's going down tomorrow because this shit was wildly known.
Bro, you're not entertaining.
All right, here's Sam. Let's see what happens. So we gotta slow this down a little bit, right? I gotta understand this.
Hey, your party's leaning more towards fascism. Your party's becoming fascism.
Your party's becoming fascism?
Be
Leftist went to communism, rightist went to fascism. I don't know if he I don't know if he understands what fascism is. A lot of people like to throw that word around. I really don't think they understand what it is. Now, the Democratic Party has definitely embraced communism. That's true. Like that, I don't even think that's a secret. Like the real left ones. Because look, there's definitely levels. You know, you got like the left, as far left as you can go is communism, basically. Then you got your middle of the roads, the normies, and they're more reasonable, right? But what I'm hearing is that's basically what's going on. I don't feel like, I mean, if you're gonna talk about like super right, white supremacist dudes and shit like that, yeah, then people are stupid. Like who agrees with that? Like, I mean, to me, if you're like a guy who thinks America should be all white, I mean, you're crazy. Like, what's wrong with you? Okay, but I feel like they're more like very fringe, and I feel like that's a good thing, and I feel like the severe lefties have been accepted by the party. You see, the problem with the Democrats is they've embraced the loonies. And I feel like the really loony right is not as embraced because it's like no one agrees with that. Like normal people don't agree with that. Like how are you really gonna have all white country? First of all, that'd be lame, right? Like how lame would that be? All right, I'd be out of here. I wouldn't. I'm Arabic. Like they're not gonna give me a pass. You think they'll give me a pass? I don't want to give me a pass. I wouldn't want to be here anyways. But that's the case. But it'd be definitely lame. All right. And two, it's not. I mean, come on, man. Like, it's just ridiculous. So the problem is that's where I think the problem has been, especially in the past few years. The Democrats have embraced the loony left, and I feel like the right hasn't. They've actually come more towards anti censorship, and they've been forced into that thing because these guys have lost their freaking minds because they don't want no one else to have a voice. It's not nice. How do you not know? Who cares if you agree with people? It's the Joe Budden effect, like we were just talking about the other day. He doesn't want Andrew Schultz to have Alex Jones on his show, even though he thinks Andrew's a white supremacist. They think everybody who's not who's center right to them are neo-Nazis. This is insane. It's not the facts. Some people are just conservative. You don't have to be a neo-Nazi to be conservative. You don't have to be a communist to be liberal. The problem is y'all have really fucking embraced that shit. That's the problem.
You in the place store, it should pop up. The party has now become the fascist party. That's what party is. If you look at the political spectrum, your party
Constitution doesn't tell you to do no shit like
more
be dumb enough to do something like that.
than it is the democracy. Democracy is in the middle. Your party wants to keep
This is not a democracy. This is not a democracy.
What is it?
Used to what your party wants to hold on to old values.
Speak on that.
You want to hold on to old values. I'm gonna assume he's talking about the trans situation. My whole thing with that is I don't care if someone's trans or not, whatever, bro. I don't understand why we're concentrating on them so much when they're like 0.001% of the population. And I don't think dudes with dicks should be in a woman's bathroom. It's just silly to me. Like, why? And why are we like it's such a small percentage of the population that we're like the left is obsessed with. It's like their only issue. This is getting insane. Imagine spending so much time on 0.0% of the population. This is all they talk about, bro. It's annoying. I don't understand. Like, look, they should have whatever rights they can have, but these other things, no. And you don't need to be pushing it to kids, bro. And that's another problem I have. I don't think you should be pushing any of this sexual things to kids. They're kids. They're children. Why are you talking to them about what they identify with? No, they identify whatever the fuck they were born as. I'm sorry. They don't know their children. When you're 5, you like this. When you're 6, you like this. 7, you could be a whole different person at that point. What are you talking about? That's what the parts I don't like. I want them to have their rights and whatever, but the left has like lost their like. If you go find yourself a big lefty news commentator on like Twitch or YouTube or something, bro. They talk about this trans shit like fucking 3 or 4 times a week, bro. It's like one of the main topics. It's a sickness to even talk about this shit so much. It's ridiculous. Who else do we give so much attention to in our community with that just almost 0% of the population?
You got to
people don't know. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. It's not a democracy.
Our party,
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Our party,
First of all, bro,
it's just an issue to drive a wedge into people, and it's annoying. That's all it is.
System. You still serve the old system, and that's why you will always be where y'all be, and that's why your party will always be where it be, and your party will never.
Party?
I don't know why you keep saying your party. Does ADEPT represent the Republican Party? See, that's another problem I'm having. Everyone thinks that if you supported Trump or like some of Trump's things he did, or just thought he was funny. I thought Trump was hilarious. All right, he was funny, so entertaining, and if you look at it through that realm, it's like and come on, what's worse, what we have now or what we had then? Like, come on, man. I'll take another 50 years of Trump over what the fuck. This guy's a dumb. I'm sorry, Biden. Who supports Biden after this year? Nobody. I don't know anybody. All my leftist friends are off the Biden train. All of them. Every last one of them, bro. Nobody supports him, bro. But my thing is this: just because you might support certain things the right does, or you might have liked Trump or whatever, it doesn't make you a Republican. It doesn't make you, I can, like, me specifically, I like certain things that Republicans believe in. I like certain things the left believe in. I think everybody's like that. I don't, there might be certain people, but they're ideas. And of course, there's going to be some good ideas here and some good ideas there. I don't have to say I'm Republican and I have to fuck with everything they say. That's stupid. Or vice versa. I'm a Democrat, so what they believe in, I have to believe in. No, that's dumb. And the parties turn to move left and right throughout the years. Okay? How can I be a part of a party that literally destroyed my entire country and killed my entire family over a lie? What? But that was the administration. See, there's administrations, and then there's the parties of that administrations, and the parties can have different leaders, and then of course you got the senators and the congressmen and this and that, and they evolve after a while. They start moving from left to right depending on how the people are voting and this and that. But they tend to be led by the person in charge, which would be the president at the time, right? So you get your Bush in there, and then it's basically Dick Cheney running the operations. God knows what happened during 9/11. I don't know. It's very sketchy. All right. But that turns into war with Afghanistan, even though all the hijackers were from Saudi Arabia. That turns into a war with Iraq, even though there were no weapons of mass destruction. And, and then it turns in, it just becomes this war thing. And then you take Halliburton, which is what's the most ridiculous thing in the world. When you got Halliburton, when Dick Cheney, his own company, is responsible for, gets all the no-bid contracts to rebuild Iraq. It just looks so ridiculously shady. It looks like they did all that so they can make money. It was like a Jay Black play. The money, okay, so you're going to call me a Republican? I know, you're not calling me that, all right? No, and you're not going to call me a Democrat either, all right? I think being tied to a party is so ancient. It's so old school. It's so silly. Use your brain and just think how you want to think. And your personal values and how you think things are. And then judge each person. Like, look, every president has done certain things that are ridiculous and have done certain things that were all right. This is what it is. Now, I'll always believe that local politics is more important than national politics. And I think the proof is in the pudding in a lot of these cities. Detroit has been run by Democrats my entire life. And they have done an exceptionally bad job at it. Some of the worst jobs ever. Like, they have not done a good job. Why did Nail Sith get deleted? He didn't look like he said anything inappropriate. And you hit him. Oh, it was an accident. Okay, that was an accident, Nail. It happens. I've done it, but I've done it on my phone plenty of times. They make it too easy. They make it too easy to block people on your phone. It's just too simple. If you have the chat open and you put it in your and you just fumble a little, it does it. So, I think the two-party system's antiquated. I don't think Trump was a Republican anyways, and he would have ran as a Democrat if it looked like that was you guys do know that, right? He would have ran as a Democrat. Something happened and he decided to go with the Republicans instead because it was the easier. I don't know. It was the smarter thing to do for him to get in. So, I don't like and again, it just divides us. You pick that team, I'm on this team. It's not sports. Politics shouldn't be sports where we're on a team. It should be about ideas and making everything better and the best solutions for this thing. And again, I'm going to tell you this. I'll tell Sam, and I told Sammy this the other day when we were on Julian's show. Say what the fuck you want, bro. All right? Say whatever the fuck you want about this country, man, and we did this and did that and stole it and whatever the fuck you want to say, bro. It's still the best country in the world, bro. And if you don't think that, then okay. Try living somewhere else. And I'm not saying Canada couldn't be nicer, Britain couldn't be nicer, going to Europe and living there couldn't be great and this and that. But top to bottom, Top to bottom. Why do you think if it wasn't such a great country, why do you think we're having a problem with immigration? Because Mexico's better than us and people just want to leave a better situation? No. Try living in Iraq. My mom, there were 2 villages in Iraq where my people were from, Chaldeans. There was Tel Qubnaya and Tel Kefi. And they hated each other, even though we were the same. Very small people. We're the same people. There's 2 villages, Tel Qubnaya and Tel Kefi. They hated each other. Like it was beyond racist. Right? It wasn't racist, but it was like they hated each other like they were racist. All right? So, and this was whatever happened in the villages over there when they lived there, whatever. So we come here. My mom never had a problem if I dated a white girl, a black girl, a Chinese girl, Arab, whatever. She told me I could not date at Tel Qubnaya. I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. I didn't even know what that was. I was talking to this Chaldean girl, and my mom, first thing, she Tel Qubnaya. I don't know. She told me, no, you can't. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why? We don't fuck with them. You don't fuck with them. What? Who does it? Why? No. No. Please don't do this to me, Brony. Don't do this to me. I'm like, Mom, we're in America now. I didn't say this, but I was basically like, shut the fuck up. Okay? We're not doing that anymore. Whatever the fucking issues you had back in the day and over there, that's y'all problem. All right? Get over it. It's ridiculous. You don't even know her, and she's the devil because she's from a village in Iraq that you don't fuck with, even though they're literally us. And she grew out of it. She realized it was stupid when I put it to her that way. All right, I was like, look, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We're here now. All right, this is what we're doing. All that other shit, that don't mean nothing to us. All right? We wasn't there. That ain't our rivalry.
Whose party? Your party will continue to lose elections. Your party will continue to be in the minority. Your party will not succeed, and your party will not flourish.
Samurai, I have one question that's gonna take 2 seconds, nigga. You said the Republican Party supports fascism. Name the policy that was implemented that supports fascism.
Great question, Adept. Name the it's the same thing with the Joe Budden bullshit. All right, that's what also got me mad about Joe Budden. He kept saying, oh, by the way, he responds to Alex Jones and what's his name? And Andrew Schultz. And Andrew Schultz actually, they had DJ Academics on, Andrew Schultz had DJ Academics on a show for 5+ hours. And they talk about all that. So that was actually great. But that's because Joe Budden, I'm like, listen, I don't care. Look, you might think Alex Jones is racist. I don't believe so. That's fine. Because if he was, and I wouldn't fuck with him either. If I heard him say some shit that I did not understand why he was saying it, if it just was blatant, right? If I literally with a open mind cannot understand why he said certain things, then yeah, I wouldn't fuck with him either. Okay? He couldn't give us anything he said on that show. And I went back and I watched the Alex Jones on Flagrant. I hadn't seen it until Joe Budden made a thing about it. He ain't say nothing wrong in that entire 3.5 hours. Actually, it was pretty funny and it was entertaining. What did he say that you didn't like? And when you hear Joe Budden's response to that question, you'll be sick to your stomach. He didn't even fucking know. He Googled Alex Jones hates black people or some shit. And of course, he's one of the most hated men in the world. He by far on social media. He has been taken off every platform. He's the most demonized public figure on social media ever. Of course you're going to have, you can look up Alex Jones anything and find it. He goes, once I saw that, I shut it off. I didn't need to hear anymore. He didn't even want to know what the quote was. He just didn't want to hear anymore. He's like, you'll never find me saying blah, blah, blah. Okay, by that logic, Joe, you fuck dogs. You beat women. Fuck you. By your logic. How dare you not want to hear what how someone's being his content of his character being shamed like that when it's happened to you hundreds of times. You dog fucker. You woman beater. What is wrong with you? You of all people should at least look into it if you're gonna make that accusation when you claim it's happened to you multiple times.
Okay, so
on the flip side, I take this one. On the flip side, name the policies from the Democrats.
No. Why are you asking me a
communism,
question?
socialism, and all the fuck.
How's this guy gonna say, no, you name the policies that named? He just flipped it and said, no. Name the policies that the Democratic Party, communism, like all of them that they talk about. What are you talking about? Listen to AOC, the New Green Deal. What do you mean? Bernie Sanders, he's a socialist. He doesn't hide it. So what are you talking about? Y'all embraced it. You love this shit. It's a different ideology. That's fine. You have your opinion. I have mine. I don't agree with you. But don't act like that's not what you're about.
Funny business talking points y'all got.
Can you name the policy that was implemented by the Republican Party that supports fascism?
Well, can you, on the flip side, name the Democratic policies that support communism and all the nonsense shit y'all say?
The Affordable Health Care is socialism. And it's actually
abortion. You're anti-abortion.
Anti-abortion. So Sammy thinks anti-abortion is fascism. Wow. He needs to look. I don't think he knows what the word means.
You're
Gun laws? Are you insane, sir? So allowing the population to carry guns is fascist now? It's literally the opposite. What? What is he saying?
You're against the minority group of people.
Against the minority group of people, bro. Again, what are these policies that are against that?
You support the majority group of people. Your constitution is centered around people like you. That's what your constitution is.
Samurai, can you name the policy that was implemented by the Trump administration that supports fascism?
Okay.
Who said they do that though?
Anti-immigration.
Or at least
he said anti-immigration. Okay, I'm done. Here's the problem, Sammy. That means that almost every country in the world is a fascist country. You think I can just go to any country I want and move in? You think that's how it works, sir? You think that's how it works? Huh? You think I can just jump into any country I want and move the fuck in? No, you can't! You can't! We take more legal than anyone in the country, in the world. So all the countries are fascist. By your logic.
Please describe it.
Anti-immigration.
Anti-immigration. Oh my God. How are we anti-immigration when we literally take more people than any other country in the world? We're anti-illegal immigration. My parents had to follow the rules. My parents had to get asylum. My parents had to go through the way you're supposed to do it correctly. I have a lot of cousins and uncles, or not uncle, but a lot of cousins and family members that weren't able to come here. We didn't just sneak them in. This is what it is. Some have been snuck in the past. I'm sure there's some, but it's no.
They do that though.
Okay, so Samurai, can I answer that? So
you making questions and acts that don't even, that don't exist. What are you talking about?
Be respectful.
They accused of
Hey, yo, can we get one person at a time, please?
fascism. That's not true.
Samurai and me are having a dialogue right now.
Oh, okay. Y'all having a different.
You can't speak for him. He's a man, bro. Okay? So you said anti-immigration. Can you explain why then once Joe Biden got into power, he
said 94 or 87.
I don't know what's going on out here. 100 different things.
And actually,
I think Jules got something going on in his.
And profit off of illegal immigrants, and to how long?
What?
So I'm going to be going. That's what I'm saying now.
Okay.
So you pretty much got it. You got the breakfast and you got all the snacks.
That's fascism. But you then
probably need to go outside and rain. Just have to go up on the porch. Think that hurricane already up to Virginia already?
You're leaning. Your side is leaning more to fascism than democracy.
So
your side's leading to fascism and democracy. Okay, let's look up the word fascism. Fascism. Fascism, well, this is Wikipedia, is a form of far-right authoritarian ultra-nationalism characterized by dictatorial power. Dictatorial power, sir. Who's the dictator here? What, Trump was? What, he lost, kind of won, and still left. Biden's there. Where's the fascism in that? What a terrible fascist he was. Terrible. Horrible. He left wanting us to believe Joe Biden was the most popular president in the United States history. More popular than Obama. Joe Biden, he didn't even campaign this guy. All right? More popular than JFK. More popular than Reagan. This guy got more votes than anybody in the history of America. All right, you got it, buddy. All right, he still left. What a great, well, yeah, he did a great job. Great job there, Trump. All right, your fascism kind of sucked, if you ask me. All right, Trump was selling out arenas, and there was like 12 people seeing Biden for his whatever he would speak, and he just got the most votes. That election was hilarious. You can't make that shit up, bro. Like that was funny, not funny, but like the fact that they done some shit. I think it had to do with the mail-in ballots. I really do. The mail-in ballots had to throw shit off. All right, you're not gonna make me believe he got more votes than Obama. He got more votes than Clinton. He got more votes than fucking Reagan. And no, I'm not gonna believe that. Especially going up against Trump, who was super popular. This guy, say what you want about him, the guy was super popular. Michigan went to Biden. Michigan, everyone I know, right, voted for Obama both times. A lot of them voted for Hillary, and all of them voted for Trump the second time. I'm not lying to you. All the people that I know voted Democratic their whole life voted for Trump the second time. All of them. All of them. They were shocked that that he lost that he won Michigan the first time. Well, by the time the last election came and Biden was the other choice, they all voted for Trump. And when he lost Michigan, if anything, Hillary would have won Michigan the first time. So the Republican Party is going down the route of Hitler and Mussolini? Is that what he's trying to make me believe? How?
The illegal immigration just became a problem when Joe Biden came into office. It wasn't an ongoing thing through multiple administrations.
Well, first of all, I have no problem with
ain't no first of all.
deporting
That's it.
illegal
That's the
immigrants. I
end.
have no
Period.
problem
What are you
with,
talking about?
deporting
Yeah,
illegal
you
immigrants.
only got talking points.
Honestly, I think the pandemic really hurt Trump because then people were like, they made it seem like he wasn't handling it right and people are bugging. But I still don't think, even with all that, I don't still think he lost. I don't know, man. They did some shit. You won't. I mean, there's a lot of conspiracies that I don't know can ever be proven. But I'm very skeptical of, and that's one of them. Like, damn, man. I thought it was gonna be a Trump landslide. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was gonna win like all. I thought he was gonna pull in 1980. Was it 84 when Ronald Reagan won 49 out of 50 states? I really thought that's because Biden was the biggest dum-dum I've ever seen. He's not even. It'd be one thing if he was the Biden of the Obama administration. At least he was coherent then. He could speak. He can formulate sentences and fight. Bro, come on, man. He's half dead. He's weekend at Bernie's. He's weekend at Bernie's.
Well, I have a problem with deleting illegal immigrants. We have to get them certified. And we have to get them help. You know. I watched the video
of. You got a problem with immigrants?
Why do we gotta do
immigrants,
that,
bro? Everybody here is an immigrant.
Yes. Even
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if everyone here is an immigrant. Like, technically correct. If you really want to go back to that, then look. If you really believe what you say. I'm tired of these people just running their mouth. If you really believe it, then give it back or leave. Give it back to the Indians. All of it. Let's get the fuck out. Why? You can't just say it, but then live here and take a part of it. Be a part of it. If you really feel a way that we stole it from the Indians, all right, then you can't have it both ways. You can't be a part of it, but want to talk shit about it. No. Get the fuck out then. Like, seriously.
Talking about everybody here is an ignorant.
You gotta eventually. It is. But what happened. Slavery was terrible. It happened. Eventually, you got to get to a point, right, where the country's formed, and we hopefully grow from that. But you can't just keep going back and say, well, we were this, we did this. Okay, we understand that. But there has to be a point where we move forward.
The white people aren't immigrants. Hey, Deb, can I tell you something? The white people aren't immigrants. They came from Britain. Nobody owns this land.
If nobody owns this land, then give it back, Sammy. Give it back. Don't just talk. Give it to them. Call up an Indian right now and say, you can have my house. I'm out. Give it to them. If you really believe what you mean. It's like that Ace on me shit. Want to talk all that shit, all right, but not have to back it up. I hate to, make that that connection.
The Native Americans that were originated on this land. That's all of America. All of the United States of America belong to the Native Americans.
So why are you taking advantage of them if that's what you really believe? Why? Anyone who tells you that, tell them, why are they still here then? Why? No, seriously, 100%. I want to know why you're still living in a country that's not yours and doesn't belong to you. Give it back. You have the opportunity to give back a little piece of it. Your mom owns a house, right, Sam? Call up one of the chiefs. Say, look, we're leaving America. You can have this shit. I'm deleting this video right after. Fuck YouTube.
And you,
All right, already from the earlier shit.
and your people came and took the land off of Native Americans.
First of all, I'm not white, so you can't tell me my people
so.
don't fucking tell me
Even
that. You don't know what Christopher
even
Columbus
Mount
told you
Rushmore.
was.
Mount Rushmore. What's the
You the one with Christopher
Mount
Columbus?
Rushmore was what? Race? Who? Yes. The past was bad for everyone. What are we doing? We're here, we're now.
Geronimo, the founding fathers, the founding fathers.
Okay, cool, Samurai.
Mount Rushmore was never supposed to have
especially the white
founding
people,
fathers.
the immigrants to this country, and they gave us immigration.
The leaders of Native America.
You don't even know that Native Americans are black.
Was supposed to have all Native Americans.
So why do all these immigrants from Mexico and all that want to come here to such a terrible country where the white man stole the Indian land? Why do they want to come here and deal with that bullshit? Have to be, represent that bullshit. Why do they want it? Why do they want to come here, Sammy? Because it doesn't fucking matter anymore, bro. We're here, we're now. We can only deal with our generation. I think that's the problem everybody has. They want to deal with everything that happens. You can't. The fuck are you talking about? That's like saying in Iraq, we're talking about the Saddam years. No, we moved past the Saddam years. He's gone. We have to move forward and try to make a semblance of a life, right? You can't move back. We don't know exactly how everything was exactly and why things transpired and this, that, and the other. Ooh, there's a spider right here. Let me kill this little fucker. He's on my flag. Little bitch. Fuck. Look at this guy. It's good I saw him. Those spiders are creepy. Get the fuck out of here. Let's throw this out. Spiders creep me out, bro. I'm glad I seen it. Who knows now? It's Prada! Prada's in trouble, that slut. I might get superpowers. I don't think that's true. I feel like I've been bitten by spiders. I don't think Spider-Man's real. You know what's crazy about that, Crucial? I was the same way, but I learned real young. My dad taught me. During the during the first Iraq Gulf War, in 91, so I'm like 13 years old. We're watching the news. My dad's watch, of course. My dad's obsessed with this, right? He couldn't believe what they were doing to Saddam. He was like, it's all bullshit. And we're watching CNN. He's like, this is bullshit. They set him up. And then he showed me a video where he was right. America and Saddam were allies for the Iraq-Iran war. America funded that war. They wanted it to continue. Iran was with Russia. America was with Iraq. That war went on for 8 years, devastating the country. America funded it. When Kuwait split off from Iraq, which they did, Kuwait was part of Iraq, and the Kuwaiti family spun off. It was just a rich family, and there was a little batch of oil at the bottom there. They wanted to become their own little country, and they became independent, and they spun off. The Kuwaiti royal family did it. Saddam said, no, we're taking it back because you can't just do that. He got the blessing from America. He got the blessing from George Bush to invade. He told him he was going to do it. They gave him his blessing. They set him up. Once he invaded, he flipped on him. And George Bush was acting like, oh my God, I can't believe you did this. When it's 100% fact, you can look it up in the history books. He got the go-ahead to do it. You think he was just going to do it without getting the backing of America? They played him. This is true. I've watched it. I watched the guy say it. It was said on TV. But CNN wasn't reporting that. They were hiding that part. And my dad's like, this was a setup. We couldn't believe it. And that's why Saddam was like, fuck you guys. And that's where that's where it went crazy. That's why he wasn't trusting the UN inspectors to come in. He had no weapons of mass destruction. He did not have any. But he was playing games because he was like, fuck you guys. He didn't trust them coming in. And then they played him again and said, oh, you're gonna play. He played his cards wrong. Look, Saddam was crazy, but he held the country together. Okay? He fucked it up with that war, but that war was funded by America. They wouldn't have warred for 8 years with Iran if it wasn't for America funding them. If America wasn't funding them, that war never happens. But America was using Iraq to fight Iran because they were backed by Russia. So when he goes to take Kuwait back, which was always part of the Iraqi land from the beginning, George Bush says, go ahead. The second he did it, Bush comes on TV. We got to stop this man. Crazy, evil man. Blah, 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 blah. It was a setup. They get him out. And then George Bush Jr. finishes off Daddy's plan. Because the initial plan was always to take him out of power, but they stopped that time. They just got him out of Kuwait and stopped. Yeah, he was doing some crazy shit. Saddam sending Scuds to Israel. That was nuts. Didn't matter anyways. They were knocking him out the air with those Patriot missiles, which was crazy. But it was a setup. And then they had the sanctions from 91 to 2003 that decimated that country. The sanction years were almost as bad as the war years. Because after the Gulf War, the United Nations put sanctions on Iraq, and all that money that was coming in to help the people and whatever got all dried up. They couldn't make deals. They couldn't do this. The country's going broke. He had no weapons. All right? They knew that. And then they still took him out. They played him twice. If anything, you could say he was a sucker. Saddam was a sucker. He got played.
On them, but they didn't. They put George Washington. They put Thomas Jefferson.
You think Sammy don't know who the Native?
Yeah, Bush came out and said, "Yeah, they didn't have it. What do you? My bad." Do you hear me, Spider? You fucking guys are the best. It's too. You guys work too fast. You work too fast.
Like, brother,
he don't know. He don't know. He don't know. He do not know.
Yeah, he don't trying to play Sammy. Y'all sleeping on him.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. That's your boy. He don't know the Native Americans are black.
Real quick, son.
Trust me, he do.
We would actually spend less money giving global aid.
He believe what his eyes see, not what their mouths see. Y'all think Sammy don't go out the house? He just posted a video of himself in the club. Ha!
Bro, you're not entertaining. So anyway, it would actually cost less money to give global aid to these countries that we're actually receiving these illegal immigrants from and to help them build their nation than it costs for us to actually give all of these illegal immigrants.
I agree. I think the best policy for if we're gonna waste money and do that is to help build up Mexico. Right? That would be if we're gonna do it. I still don't think it's our responsibility. I think they'd waste the money. I think they can do it if they wanted. if it wasn't so corrupt by the, whatever they got going on, I feel like the drug war is a huge problem. And the drug war is funding the cartels in Mexico. If America ended its fucking drug war, I think the cartels would go under, and then, maybe Mexico can do some normal, like build their country up normally. You end the drug war, I think you end a lot, man. I really, really do. I think you end a lot. A lot of problems go away. The weed is a good first step, but I think you end it all. You end it all, and then you don't let the cartels, they lose all their power, and then maybe the domino effect would be that Mexico becomes a better place to live. I don't know. It just seems like a thought.
And then they're allowed to all of the same
illegal immigrants. You see that? It's a trigger word, right? Who's the real illegal immigrants here?
These illegal immigrants that are from our country.
Yeah, these illegal immigrants.
They are actually
But you can't have this attitude then. You got to have this attitude with all other countries. If you're going to have the attitude with us, then all other countries have to have this attitude. You should be mad at everybody. We allow the most legal immigrants than any other country in the world. It's not even close. It's not even close. Legal. To this day, we allow, they come in. It's the ones that legally that are the issue. And I don't see how that's an issue when it's just, by definition, illegal.
This country was illegal.
You got to go through the process, fam. What do you don't want to process? You don't want to process. How come I can't do that? I have to go through a process if I go anywhere. Into any other country in this world, I got to go through a process. Why is this country the exception?
Immigrants themselves. What are you talking about?
He's speaking facts, yo. He's speaking facts.
This land is stolen.
He's speaking facts, yo.
It's irrelevant, Sammy.
You know why?
Bro, I don't care if this land is stolen.
If you look at Mount Rushmore, the people on Mount Rushmore wasn't never supposed to be there.
Who cares about Mount Rushmore, bro? Who gives a shit about who's on there?
It was supposed to be people like Sitting Bull and Geronimo, which is the leaders of the Native American.
What I'm telling you right now is that
which is the Native American founding fathers of America. Those were the real founding fathers. But you stole the land. Your party stole the land. Your party stole the land. And you have nerve talking about Native
American. Caps definitely cares about Mount Rushmore.
People, the Hispanic people built most of the stuff that you have, the structures and buildings and all that stuff.
Junior, check your email.
It was the Mexicans that probably built your house and all that stuff. The Mexicans built most of the stuff here. You stole this land. You can't claim you're illegal on stolen land. This land is stolen, and now you want to put it in a policy.
This land is my land. This land is your land. From California to the New Yorker. You don't believe in that, Sammy?
that discredits immigrants and all that stuff.
Why do
this land was made for you and me?
This land is stolen. Your land is stolen.
Check it out. So you're against giving global aid to these countries so that they can build their nation and those people don't have to come over here? You're against that? Because it would be cheaper to do that than to house all these illegal immigrants at the rate we're going. What's crazy, under the Biden administration, we have like tens of thousands of more illegal immigrants coming.
Bro, I'm just mad. I'm mad. The thing I'm most mad about Biden is this fucking gas prices, bro. This is ridiculous. It's like a tax. It's double. I got a truck. So I'm just paying double now? Everything's expensive. Food's expensive. You know how much meat is now? For the bar, or chicken wings, they came and get some half the time. Everything's up. What are we doing?
Coming over here, and that's because of the sex trafficking. Let's not forget that. That's what the Democratic Party really represents, nigga. Let's talk about that.
Over $3 again. It's ridiculous.
Matt Gaetz also is for sex trafficking. You should see Matt Gaetz, a Republican, a Republican representative. of Representatives, and the House of Representatives is also so involved in sex trafficking.
Who's that?
Republican Representative Matt Gaetz. Let's talk about Matt Gaetz. Let's talk about Matt Gaetz. Since you want to talk all that stuff.
Who's Matt Gaetz?
Let's talk about Matt Gaetz.
Is that peace sign shit, Jules?
Let's talk about
I'm gonna
Matt
get
Gaetz,
some merch,
man.
y'all.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that look right.
Yeah, throw your peace signs up.
Yeah, we'll get some.
All right. Is that all it is with Sammy? Oh, that's fine. All right, one last thing before we get out of here. All right, one last thing here. We didn't even go back. We skipped the Battle Truth thing. I don't know how we got off of that. But I'm not concerned about that. Let me go to this. Since I'm gonna make this live private afterwards, guys. So at least I'm listed. As we talked about too much crazy shit in here, so we might as well continue. DME's live topics. Where is it? This land is made for you and me. Joe Budden responds to Andrew Schultz and Alex Jones. This is sick.
What is good? I am back with another reaction video. Joe Budden just went off on Andrew Schultz and Alex Jones. So I'm going to play this, react to it, and give you my thoughts on it.
No, we're going to give my thoughts on it, buddy.
Our pre-thoughts,
Alex Jones.
I think Joe Budden is going to say here, but figure we should check it out. This is in response, I think, to ACK going on Flagrant 2 yesterday. But let's go ahead and see what Joe Budden had to say.
So come on, you guys are making Alex Jones jokes. Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Why might we start?
He said
with Alex Jones?
you were what did he say? He said
You tell me. You introduced this.
Said you was a racist.
Give it to me.
He did say you were a racist.
Maybe I.
Joe is a racist.
He said you're a corporate slave.
Maybe I am.
To that
He is a corporate slave.
effect.
Maybe I am.
He said something about the Waggers or something. I don't know what
You
all that shit
don't know what a wagger is. You ain't gonna pull me into white beef. I don't know. Don't try to start introducing me to some white slang. What's a wagger?
I don't know.
Tell me. You're my white interpreter.
It's a Uyghur.
I don't know. You're supposed to be in tune with all. They didn't tell me that one in the meeting in the newsletter.
It's a Uyghur, yeah.
You didn't put that in there.
Here's what. He would know, man. Mark that time. Listen, I don't even know why I'm starting with this, but we can get to it. We are because you're really excited about
I was
this.
tickled.
No. Let's talk. We ain't gonna understate shit. I want to start telling the truth about everybody. We're starting with this because the white people I know were excited about this.
I ain't white. I don't know if I would say excited.
The white people he knows, we're excited about this. Everything's black and white with Joe.
This shit was funny to me.
Yeah, it was hysterical to me because he went on a Joe rant.
You went a little harder than Joe even does.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Joe banish someone to hell and then bring them back.
I mean,
did you watch this, Ish?
Of course I ain't watched. I've read it.
I didn't watch.
Ish didn't watch it. Joe didn't. You guys really believe it was a 2-minute rant? You think none of them watched it, but they're gonna talk about it, so they didn't even watch it.
I didn't watch it. You watched it. You're the only. Give us your takeaway.
One guy watched it. Okay, so you didn't even bother to watch a 2-minute rant after you ranted on about him.
From this part. What are your
wanna
thoughts?
hear it?
Don't just say no. I don't want to hear it. I want you to just say what your thoughts were from
Alex
this.
Jones is crazy and you're crazy. I think this is hilarious.
Yeah.
I think y'all should beef.
They said
I think y'all should be.
They said you need to bring him on the show.
That'll never happen.
I'm just saying. What
That'll never happen.
They said that too.
I understand they said that.
said
They're
eat
going to
your
say a lot of shit. Maybe. We'll never know. Because I'm not doing it. Right? So he put this out when?
I think it was Friday night. Yeah.
I don't even feel like it's fair for me to address this because I addressed this from behind a paywall.
Nobody watches your dead YouTube channel anymore, and you're on Facebook now, where almost no one's watching you on Facebook, and your Patreon's probably dead as fuck. What you think? Because you're behind a paywall that people aren't gonna see it and bootleg it? The fuck does that even mean? It was behind a paywall. It's irrelevant.
So does he, I think. I believe his shit is subscription only.
What they recorded it and put it out?
Alex Jones is not subscription only. You guys don't even know who the fuck you're talking about. This is so dumb.
Because I saw a clip. I don't. Okay. I mean, same as the clip.
Park says Alex Jones is behind a paywall. No, the fuck he's not.
Ooh,
paywall beef.
Paywall wars.
It's not paywall wars. You guys don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
There you go.
All right, so let's start there. Is Alex Jones subscribed to my Patreon page?
No, it's called Bootlegs. Dum dum. It was all over YouTube. Dum dum.
Round of applause.
Thanks, Alex.
Patroni. Are you kidding me? Listen, shout out to all the Patronis out there, whether you love me or hate me.
Patronis? Your Patreons?
You're indifferent on me.
Which tier you think?
Shout out. I have no idea.
He's
But
probably in front of the show.
But that is my first question. How did Alex Jones find out about this? I know.
That was really your first question? You don't think your shit gets leaked? This is leaked?
We about
me. You found out from me.
To tell some jokes, but I mean, let's get serious for a second. How did Alex Jones find out about this?
Somebody got it.
The white people are telling me that he's a big deal.
He's
And then he's acting like he doesn't know who he is. That's what's killing me.
very popular in his
He's 100 million times more popular than you are, Joe.
Conspiracy theory.
See, that don't make,
right-wing
and that's
world.
where Joe is unique and different. That don't make him a big deal to me. That's where willful stubbornness is important.
Doesn't matter if he's a big deal to you. That's not how that works. He doesn't have to be a big deal to you to be a big deal.
I don't think that's a big deal just because a bunch of people think he's a big deal. I don't. But
ain't that what a big deal is? Yeah, like how do you get
to the world?
Yeah.
I'm telling you me. I'm telling you me.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you me. It's willful. Right. It's willful stubbornness, and I think that's important. I apply it to music, right? Like if the song that I think sounds cool comes on 90 times on the radio a day, I'm going to try my best to block it out because there's a system in place that's trying to get me to like the song, so you're playing it a lot. Mm-hmm. With the people that are like him, that get really, really big from however they get there, I'll find out when it comes to my universe, when it comes to my world. I don't need to pay attention to the systems in place to amplify your voice in the places you think it needs to be amplified. And here, it just so happens, if it's not in, of, or about culture, with Joe anyway, I don't really pay it no mind. I try not to speak to it too often.
You decided to open your fucking mouth this time.
I try not to analyze it. If we don't care about it, why do we care about it? I don't think Alex Jones is in, of, or about culture.
So you only care about what's in your culture. You care about nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. This is why we can't understand each other. I mean, not me, but you. You don't want to hear about nothing else. Except what? Hip-hop culture? What are you talking about? That seems like that's what you're talking about. That's where you draw the line?
No, not this culture.
What somebody else's
broadcast
stance
culture.
Will, somebody's stance will be
Who
why
cares?
Somebody's stance will be why you
Who cares where he's a big deal? In this culture,
I'm just surprised.
Well, then,
being
all right,
that you're a conspiracy theory aficionado, I'm surprised that you're not.
See, and that's where I keep getting this confused, right?
Let me ask you a quick question.
Ask me whatever you want.
So you said if he's not of this culture, why do you care, right? Then we could go back and say, why'd you care about him having Schultz on his show?
Exactly. Who is that? Ish or Ice?
Schultz is supposedly from the culture, and Joe's saying
Schultz is from the culture? What? Why? Just because he had a show with Charlemagne? This is so dumb. Schultz is a comedian. He makes jokes for a living. What the fuck are you on?
saying that
in, of, or about. In, of, or about, Ice, is what I just said.
So he's saying
my
Schultz
rant wasn't even about Alex Jones. Fuck Alex Jones. Alex Jones will never enter my world.
How is it not about him? The whole thing was about him.
I don't know him like he stated. He could be a great guy. Maybe
he acted like he doesn't know him. Is killing me. He know that's not true.
Maybe I'm totally off base. But my rant was about Homeboy, and I'm gonna stop referring to him by name because there's too much group dick going on.
Group dick. Your rant's about Homeboy. Your rant was about Homeboy having Alex Jones on the show, bro.
That's what I sat home and realized. All of the people that want to share their communities and share their platforms with the people that are popular, with the people that have clout to increase their audience.
It's called being human, Joe. It's called having conversations with people and learning from each other. It's how you end this shit, Joe. You know how you don't end it? Blocking everybody out and sticking in your own bubble and not letting anybody in and not having conversations with people. And choosing teams and sides and you're there and you're there. If you want to be that way, fine. But why are you going to enforce that on other people? You can be whatever you want, Joe. Be closed-minded as you want, but you're going to enforce that on other people and shun them when you don't even have the facts straight? You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. This guy Googled, does Alex Jones hate black people? He found a hit, and then and he said, that's all I needed to know, and left. You fuck dogs then, Joe. You beat women. You sit on their stomachs. Because that's the rumor about you. If I didn't look deep into it, even if I did dig deep into it, it seems like it might be true. But you know what I'm saying? Let's say I didn't dig deep into it. We can believe that about you then. And you have nothing to say because that's about as much as you give other people.
Because they're able to monetize. It's groupthink, which the new 2021 version of that, what it seems to me anyway, is group dick. I've never paid attention to you group dick niggas. Y'all suck dick in groups. It's never one dick.
It's just so irrelevant. He doesn't even know what he's saying right now. He's just running his mouth.
It's always a multitude and plethora and assortment and arrangement of dicks.
You just want him to say that. You just want to keep talking about dicks.
What do you call it when the fruit and the ham and the cheese and the grapes is on the...
Crudité.
It's a crudité of dicks.
Charcuterie.
Park, shut the fuck up.
Charcuterie. Pick a dick. It's fucking pick a dick. And I'm sick of it. I've never subscribed to any of it. So, I said my little rant on the paywall, right?
Is that what he's going to call this now? The paywall? This guy's retarded, bro. I'm sorry.
See, niggas think I'm being funny.
You are. Yo, this shit's hilarious. Bro.
But I'm not. I'm being...
Behind a paywall. Who talks like that?
Serious. I don't know Andrew Duke enough.
You don't know him enough, but you know him enough to say who he can talk to on his own fucking show. You sound insane.
To really even have these back and forths. In my head, I don't even...
JJ, if I had a sense Alex Jones was racist, I wouldn't watch him. Or at least I'd have questions about it. I wouldn't pretend like I didn't know. He hasn't.
Even respond to shit.
He's on TV 24/7. All he does is talk.
I make observation about the universe.
I probably have more slip-ups than him with the song. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
And I keep going. But let's stay here. My rant was about Duke, not Alex Jones. And it was only about Duke because you have been group dick for a while. And I've watched it, and damn, it bothers me because as I age, I'm just recognizing all of the different privileges that exist in the world. It's not just one or two. There's light-skin privilege. There's athlete, rapper, entertainer privilege. There's pretty chick privilege, big titty privilege. Hey,
if everyone has privilege, then by definition, no one has privilege. There's white people privilege, light skin privilege, this privilege, that privilege, that means nobody has privilege. If everyone has privilege, Joe. Get out of this fucking mindset.
Here's where I fuck it up. Even the groups that were oppressed for so long today have privilege. There's gay privilege. I speak about that a lot now. Don't attack me. I'm down with the community. I support that shit. But I'd be remiss to say that there's not.
He has trans people on his show now, on the other show, which got a lot of hate. I'm just saying, like, he's really pushing the agenda for some reason.
All of these different privileges, right? Shit, last week I came on here and said, yo, I saw a tweet from a young lady. She woke up and she was having a bad day and she went down her whole list of the bad day and I was jealous because I want to do that sometimes and I can't do it. Yeah, I made it funny, but it's privilege.
Non-famous person privilege?
That
non-famous person privilege.
Privilege exists. Land of the free is land of the privileged. That's a marketing gimmick, right? So when I spoke about Duke, let me lower my voice because they think I'm crazy and irate and they think I'm Alex Jones-ish somehow, fucking group dick people. My rant about Duke was, like Isha said, fam, you've been with one of us. You have been sitting there watching your stock rise with one of us.
You hear this shit? Andrew, you've been with one of us. How could you talk to Alex Jones, the racist? Now you have to show me how he's racist, Joe. You making the claim. You're so upset about it, but yet you don't even know what you're upset about. You don't even know why you feel this way about this man. The fuck are you talking about?
What a privilege to be able to dance. The end of the point. A lot of people hit me. Joe, you got it all wrong. You got it all fucked up. You got him wrong. This guy's like...
A lot of people hit him and said he's fucking bugging. And he didn't listen to any of them.
Like you. This guy believes in conspiracies and stuff like you. Suck my dick. I'm gonna say that a lot this episode. Hey, cover your kids' ears. Suck my dick. Y'all think y'all know me and you do not. I am not like Alex Jones.
But you don't know who Alex Jones is. So how the fuck do you know?
Who the fuck is saying that? Hey, let me stop you. I believe in aliens. Apparently he does too. Whoop it! Whoop it! No, not just Joe. Not just Joe. Stop it. Because it's even it's even privilege in that. They burnt Kyrie for a month and a half when he said the earth was flat. They tore his ass up. Black people can't just run around saying what the fuck they think.
They've been tearing Alex Jones up. Does he not understand that he's the most suppressed man in media? More than Kyrie. He's been taken off of every platform that you're currently on, Joe. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. His fucking bank cards he couldn't use anymore. They took him off of Chase Bank. And you're saying Kyrie has been more scrutinized for his theories than him? He's the number one. No one has been suppressed than him in history when it comes to social media. He's number one by 1 billion miles.
This nigga can say first, hey, it's aliens over here, it's this over here. Cool. We're not having this because we're both conspiracy theorists. I don't know enough about him to be able to speak to him, but I believe in conspiracies. Have a blast. But there's some black conspiracies and you're involved in them.
There's black conspiracies and he's involved in them. Name one. I'll wait. Please name one. You're going to make this case? Name it. You can't just run your mouth, bro.
Hey.
Tell me you did your due diligence.
Y'all got white people conspiracies? We got some black ones.
What are how is Alex Jones involved in the black ones?
He's in them. Rush Limbaugh's in them too. We've seen a few of these.
What were you gonna say, Ice?
Being these. Hey, I went to do some research. I don't want to hear from Ice. I went to do some research. Because maybe I had it wrong.
Oh, he did research. Here's his research, guys. Can't wait to he's going to dive deep into this one.
No, the first thing that popped up? Alex Jones says disparaging things about black people.
What'd he say? What'd he say? Come on. What'd he say?
I remember seeing that the first time I saw it. What I do when I see that, Parks, is, okay, I'm done.
Fuck you. You're done. That's it? You didn't even find out what it was. You just saw that as a headline and you were done. Fuck you. You're what's wrong with the world, bro. Everything. That right there. Fuck off.
I don't continue learning.
I don't continue learning. I shut down. I hear the rumor and I shut it off. You fuck dogs. Right? You fuck dogs. Joe Budden beats women. I typed it in Google. It came up. It must be true. I turned it off. I don't need to know more.
Fair. That's where I differ. So a bunch of black people will come to me telling me, hey, not only that, a bunch of black people will come to me to this guy's defense. Awesome for you. I won't tell you how to feel. And a bunch of people are championing anything against me.
Because you're doing that to him, you stupid ass. That's what happens when you are a fucking hypocrite. You are the ultimate hypocrite I've ever seen in it. You are a hypocrite in the Rory Mall situation. The creators, it's all about the creators while you were fucking your own creators right under you. Making them think they're bosses when they weren't. Your own friends. It's all about the creators. What creators? So everyone can be under you, the Joe Budden network? Why is there a Joe Budden network if it's all about the creators, you stupid ass? If it's all about the creators, they should have their own network. They should do their own thing. They don't need a network. Because it's not about the fucking creators. It's all about fucking you! You narcissist! You are insane! And you are crumbling. You have destroyed everything. Everything you built has been destroyed in this past year. You are still losing subs on YouTube. You know he lost another 1,000 yesterday? He's lost 2,000 subs since this war with Alex Jones. How about that? In 2 days, he's lost 2,000 subs.
But
look at this man's eyes. He's losing it.
The people that hate me that are in, of, and about culture, to me, they're allowed to. It's like a family thing. It's like when we...
Oh, if you're part of the culture, you're allowed to. But if you're not part of the culture, you can't say nothing to me. Who the fuck are you? Again, you're living in La La Land, thinking these rules mean anything to anybody besides you. They mean nothing to anyone but you. Anyone can do whatever the fuck they want, Joe. Andrew Schultz can have whoever the fuck he wants on his show, Joe.
Go to the cookout and the uncles got beef or the aunts got beef, we can beef.
But we all still
anybody else
get their ass. Get their ass whooped. Mm-hmm.
You gotta wait. Sorry, Schultz. Me and you don't have a beef because you will never be important enough to me to beef.
He'll never be important enough for you to beef, but he was important enough for you to tell him who the fuck he can have on his show.
I'm gonna make an astute observation and move on. Alex Jones, same thing. I don't have a beef with you. I'll never speak to you. I'll never have you here. Nor am I willing to learn about you.
You're not willing to learn about him. You don't know who the fuck he is. You don't know if the things said about him are false or true. You won't speak to him, but you'll run your fucking mouth about him and tell other people that if they can speak to him or not. You see how, like this, he is literally the worst. He's the worst. I don't know what this happened to him, bro. I honestly don't know what happened to this dude.
You did T.I. show? Great. You did some other nigga shows? Great. I'm not in the business of monetizing platform and group dick just to get near niggas. Sorry.
That's your problem. You think everything's about monetization and all that other weird shit you have. No, it's about talking to people. Because he's not, you look at him as an evil person. He's just another human, sir. He's not, whether you agree with him or not, he's not evil. And you can't point to things to show me why he's so bad. You Googled something and that this guy's had more hit pieces on him that are false than anyone in history. And you're just going to take that verbatim without your words, end it there, not going to look into it?
I'll take the ups and downs with my shit. So when I say, actually, because I didn't listen to this, and I think I'm spending too much time on this. I don't even care enough about this.
Oh, you care. You care. You would have talked about it for 12 minutes.
And then I hate when you do that. He brings some shit up that I don't want to start with, and now he quiet. Why is he quiet?
Because every time someone tries to say something, you say, yo, I don't want to hear from y'all.
Fucking Alex Jones. I be home kissing my baby in the mouth, making chicken dip, doing all types of shit. And they just keep my name in here with this shit.
You started it. You act like this is you. If you didn't want backlash, why the fuck would you bring it up? Joe Budden.
Go on, you guys can open it up.
That's what we're going to ask. No, I was just going to say, you answered it by saying you did a little research.
I'm not going to play any clips.
No, I'm not talking about clips or nothing. I'm just saying, for you to say, I don't know anything about this guy. And then when people
I'm never learning about anybody that thinks that black people by default are stupid, dumb, unintelligent, lesser than. You know.
So he's making the assertion that Alex Jones said black people are stupid, dumb, and lesser than. Pull the clip up. Pull the fucking clip up, you piece of shit. You're really gonna put that on him without fucking evidence? What an asshole, bro. I hope that you didn't do none of that shit you're accused of, and I hope everyone fucking believes it.
Maybe the word is not racist for that person. Maybe it's a different word, but I'm not learning more about you from there.
I get it once you said that part. Before you said that, I was saying, how do you know you don't have?
Nor am I saying that
common with a person.
Nor am I saying that everybody that ran and stormed the Capitol is a racist. I'm not saying that. I don't know those.
What the fuck does the Capitol have to do with this? Why do they keep bringing up? Is the Capitol thing really a thing you guys give a shit about? Seriously? It was a non-event.
people. I get the alt-right is not all racist. I get that, but a lot of you niggas is cousins.
Oh no, a lot of you niggas is racist.
And a lot of you niggas is racist. And hey, it don't take me to say that. I watched the footage and didn't see too many black people allowed to storm the Capitol with you.
What? What the fuck is he talking about?
Didn't see him. Hey, if they got the invite on that
Good
little
night,
secret
Roberto.
app that y'all use because you banned from all these other places, I ain't on there, so I wouldn't know. If you still confused, all you gotta do is look up and see the sentencing from some of the people who were caught up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't need all these black people coming to me telling me what about Alex Jones. Y'all suck dick too.
So all the black people who are telling you were wrong about Alex Jones all suck dick too. Wow. And you're not curious, mate. They're all wrong. Everybody's crazy, Joe, but you. Even though you refuse to do any research, look it up or anything, you're just going to take whatever the first search thing that came up. So I bet you if you searched my name, you wouldn't fuck with me either, right? Because you see what comes up when you search my name now. Because of one fucking incident. Is that how you treat me? Am I the same way you... There it is, yeah. Oh, yeah, fuck. Oh, I typed in Dear Me Detroit's name and Henny Man's blog showed up. Fuck this guy. Racist. That's how you judge people? You piece of shit.
I'm all about mine. Mine the same way they about theirs. Like, get the fuck out of my business, man. Don't get me going.
Nothing.
No, a couple got probation, a couple got parole. Couple got a slap on the
A
wrist.
little slap on the wrist, yeah.
Don't get me started, man.
Yo, that's crazy, dog. Storming the Capitol building.
Yeah, this is the moment where niggas would tell you, oh, you should have this gentleman on your show.
Alex would eat you alive, bro. Because you're a stupid fuck. I'm sorry, you're dumb. Whatever brain cells you used to have, they're all gone. Absolutely gone. You wouldn't even know what the fuck to say.
No, I get it.
No, stop.
I didn't realize he made those.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With that,
And you'd wish he'd ever come on your show. He's 1 billion times bigger than you. He'd be doing you the favor, dummy.
knowing that.
Well, if you research the guy, and listen, it's not all about research, because you can research me and find a bunch of horrible shit.
You hear this? You see this? You hear this? It's like he's conscious of him being retarded.
But none just blatantly saying white people are stupid. None of that.
That was my question.
There's none of him. There's nothing. I'm not getting into this, man. The nigga called the parents of grieving children crisis actors. See, that's what I'm saying about certain lines. Certain lines that.
Oh, that was your line because you said Sandy Hook was fake. Fuck off.
People are able to.
He's apologized for that 1 billion fucking times, bro. You're such a piece of shit, you dog fucker. You woman beater. No need to say allegedly. I didn't look into it, Joe. I didn't do the research, Joe. This is what I heard about you, Joe.
Cross, and it's no fault of his own. It's just different. We can't do it. I'm not gonna have a whole podcast about privilege and what it means, but I'm not stopping my day because Alex Jones went on a rant.
There's a couple things that we're gonna talk about today that have to do with that. So
let's get to it. But fuck him. Why do I care about him? I care about the niggas that care about me. Not arguing no fucking black people. Man, group dick. Let's move on.
All right, so that was Joe Budden going off. I must say this. I completely disagree with everything Joe just said. First of all, you look weird in the eyes all buggy like this. He's like, I'm Joe Budden now. I'm going off on Alex. First of all, he so wants to go at Andrew Schultz, but I don't think he wants to go full war mode with Andrew Schultz because he thinks Andrew Schultz will win because Andrew Schultz would probably be funnier than him. But like even everything he said about Alex Jones, you brought up the typical tropes, but you could do the same thing against Joe Budden. And the problem is, Joe Budden doesn't want to go down that road because Joe Budden has a bunch of legal accusations of, domestic stuff and things of that nature. And then, like, the whole Uyghur, he doesn't know who the Uyghurs are. So he's completely checked out on stuff he's even trying to talk about. But, I don't know, he keeps going off.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Anyways, go to bed, yo. Go to bed. Love you guys, man. I appreciate all you guys, every last one of you. I'm probably going to put this on private, so or at least unlisted. So I'll leave it unlisted for a little bit, then we'll see how it goes. Love you guys.
tonight. No hesitation for the whole nation. I'll be dead up so bad a body violate.
Peace.
Do demonstration as I strategize information. Intent to kill, so it's real like I'm catching cases. Ha let the world know I plan to die. If I don't leave for what I came for, won't be denied. The first round's for the times that I spent in the cell. The second round's for the media and the lies they tell. The third round's for the pain that I felt inside. Let's recognize